Hi, good evening, good morning, good night, depending on what part of the world you in. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. How's everybody doing? I'm your host, World Citizen News. Just sit back and relax. Hopefully, we'll have a good show tonight. Today's topic or tonight's topic is weird science or weird people. If anybody has anything to add to that, feel free to chime in the chat, jump up on the panel. Our first guest tonight is Jersey Watcher, all the way from Edison, New Jersey. How you doing, Jersey Watcher? Okay, we got two Jersey Watchers. What's going on? Let me know. What's up, Toe for Life? How you doing, sir? Broken Systems. All right, will the real Jersey Watcher please stand up? Please stand up. All right, feel free to jump on the
Hey, can you hear
panel.
me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you. How you doing, sir?
What's up, brother?
How you doing, brother? Oh, I
Oh,
enjoyed the live panel we had the other night. I've been listening to it all day.
oh yeah?
So how you doing? Yes, sir. I'm about to chop it up and edit the part with us with the whole panel asking you questions. So I want to turn that into one segment. So that's what I'm working on now. So how's your day been so far?
Yeah, I'm still alive, so winning.
That's a win. That's good if you're still alive. So
Yeah, still
Topher,
alive.
so any future meetings coming up in the future? Anything on your mind you want to talk about? If you just want to hang out, we don't have to be political or anything. We can just shoot the shit, just hang out. Or if you got something on your mind, we can talk about it. If somebody in the chat got anything they want to talk about, we can talk about it.
Well,
Um, Go ahead.
November 2nd's the election. I want to get drunk and hop on the panel with you, brother. Take some shots, smoke some blunts,
Well,
hop on the panel with you. And I
let's
went to
do
meeting
that.
yesterday. I just didn't record it because, I just felt like if I put the camera on, man, I just didn't want to. I don't know. I just wanted to be in and out there. I didn't feel like I need to get one of those. What's it called? I didn't feel like holding the stick. I need to get one of those. Shit, tripod. I think they call them
Yeah,
tripods. Statements
tripods.
by itself.
Yes, sir. You just stand it up and sit down. You don't have to hold it all the time. Um, Broken system, broken trust said both weird science and weird people. Now, that's crazy because I believe it to be true. There's a lot of weird people on YouTube. So, they be 1 minute one way, the next minute the next way. So I just call it weird. There's a lot of weird stuff going on in this world. Yeah, it is getting dangerous. But it's I don't believe it's getting dangerous. I just believe you just everything is infiltrated. You have what do you call provocateurs You have people that's just people that's not who they say they are, and that's the problem. But that's the reason I call it weird, weird people. These are the people that pretend. You know what I mean, Jersey? All these people that's pretending.
You know what it is? These pieces of shit think they can fake it until they make it, and they're always telling me, oh, you got to put on this suit or you got to do this. And I'm always like, man, shut the fuck up and just be yourself. You know what I mean? And that's what the problem
Hmm.
is. Everyone wants to fake it until they make it, or everyone's just so fake, or they're worried about what someone else thinks. That's the problem with society right now. No one wants to be themselves anymore. No one's proud of being themselves. No one's proud what they were born as. Everyone always you always see, oh, I wish I had this color hair. Oh, I wish I was born that nationality, or that color, or this or that. No one's ever just proud to be the way God made them, and it's just all weird to me, man. It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird, man. Everything is weird, man. It's like nobody knows who they are anymore, or it's you can just wake up one day and be whatever the fuck you want to be. You can be a cheeseburger, you can be a donut, you can be a pig. I just want to be me, just be a human. All that other extra stuff, they can keep it. Because then one day people are going to realize they don't even know who they are anymore. You got to stay grounded, right?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
How you doing, Epic Cop Watch? Why don't you get up here and join the panel, sir? Feel free.
Oh yeah, Epic Cop Watch is here.
Yes, sir. He comes to support you.
All
I should
right.
put your I should have put your name in the title. Let me go see if I can change that.
You
So
know what? How do
what's
I
that?
get the link? How do I get the link for this so I can hop out real quick, share the
I
link, and hop back in?
I texted to you, so
Um,
you could just copy it from when I texted to you.
I'm gonna hop back. I'm gonna leave and hop back in so this way it doesn't create like two accounts or whatever like last time. I don't know what
Okay.
I did.
All right. I'm gonna see if I can edit it. The.
I'll be right back.
All right. Go ahead. Do what you got to do.
Oh, I'm gonna send an invite to San Joaquin too. I sent an invite to Wolfie. I'm gonna send an invite also to
Yes,
Southeast
sir.
Asia real quick, and I'll be right back in.
All right. Get everybody up in here.
All right.
Let me see if I can change the text. I mean, all right, Epic. Let me know when you get up here. I can put you on the panel, sir. Okay, Snap Face. How you doing, sir? How you doing? Now, how do I go in and edit the Let me see. Broadcast information. There we go. All right. How you doing, Miss B? Snap Phase, Epic Cop Watch. Okay. Yeah, I just changed it. Save changes. Okay, it should have. Now, let me go out and see if that worked. All right, now if y'all can grab that panel link, let me see if I still got it posted in here. Feel free to jump on the panel. All right, we're waiting on Jersey Watcher to come back. Okay, there we go. All right, welcome back, sir.
What's up, brother?
Not too much, brother. Sitting over here getting all happy faced, just relaxing, sitting by candlelight, chilling. All right. Let's see if they start popping up in here. How's everybody doing in the chat? And now I don't know if anybody know. I'm pretty sure everybody know who Jersey Watcher is. He's one of my brothers.
Oh, what's up, Snap? Now I can see the chat. What's up, Epic Cop Watch, Snap Face, everyone?
I was trying to go in and change the name, but it's telling me I can't change the time, and I'm not trying to change the time. Let me go on my other phone and see if I can do it. So how you like that thumbnail, man? It's crazy looking, huh?
Yeah.
Don't shit. Blame the weed. All right.
What thumbnail are you talking about? You talking about your
Yeah.
anonymousness?
For this show.
Oh, I couldn't see it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You have to.
How's it look
Yeah.
like?
It's hard to explain. You have to be on the outside to see it.
I posted it on Facebook and it just shows the StreamYard logo.
Okay. That's crazy. You post the YouTube link.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, no, no.
Okay.
Oh, not the YouTube link, the StreamYard link. Was I supposed to post the YouTube link?
Well, yeah. Well, no. I guess it's the StreamYard. Let me see. See.
Send me the you know what? Send me the YouTube link.
All right. Hold on. Let me send that to you right now. All right. I just sent it to you.
I'm gonna hop in and hop out again.
All right. Go ahead.
I don't know
Let
any
me.
other way, you know.
Yeah. Let me resend it to some other people too. Yeah, and then you can send it to the to everybody else. I wonder what Carolina's doing. Where did Toe for Life go? Is he still here or is he jump ship? I need to get his I need to get his phone number so I can text him. back to the chat. See what you guys are saying. And y'all gotta forgive me. I'm not an expert at this, so I'm just learning. Jersey Watch is willing to hang out over here with me while I figure this out. There go my buddy right there. At this, so I'm just learning.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, man? How you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Doing great. Waiting on Epic to get up here.
Oh yeah.
And anybody else wants to get up here, Broken.
Uh, Road Dog said he'll be over in a few to jump on it.
All right, that'll work.
Where'd Jersey go? He take off?
No, he's posting a link. San Juan Queen. He's trying to get them over here and some other people.
All right, Rajo.
Yeah.
Good evening, Miss B. How are you?
Okay, how y'all doing?
Good, good.
Hey, WCN, you know how to go to a channel link at Real Anthony Agidi. I put it in the chat. He's live at the border. It is ridiculous what's going on at that border right now. He's live right now.
I can't do it because I'm on a phone. I'm not on my computer. But
Oh,
if somebody else knows how to play it and put it in the basement, I'll put it up there to get played.
yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know how to do it. I'm just learning this stuff, and I'm on my phone too. So,
I'm the
Trophy,
same.
man,
you know
I'm
how
in
to
the
do
same
it?
position. I don't know how to do it. If we had Road Dog up here, he would, but I don't.
look, he got all these experts up here. Nobody know nothing.
I'm computer stupid, Miss B.
Me,
We'll see it.
well, I'm learning.
If I
Yeah.
was on my computer, I could be able to do it, but I'm working all of this from two phones. So
It is ridiculous. Y'all should see this. The border patrol just standing there. The what you call them people that we pay extra money to protect us.
The
National Guard.
National
They
Guard,
standing
yeah.
around.
Where are
They
they
helping
in
them out.
Texas?
Yeah, he in Texas. He right now. He on
Yeah.
the border. I
Yeah.
think. Well, he can't tell us exactly where he is on the border because if he do, they'll shoot at him.
Yeah, I was watching some a couple of weeks ago when all them Haitians and stuff were underneath that bridge, and I was watching some guy that was live streaming down there, and they were helping people across the river, the National Guard and Border Patrol and all that. People were getting
Mhm.
off boats and swimming across the river, and they were helping them up the hill. I was like,
Yeah.
"What are we doing?"
But you know what else he exposed? He exposed this, I think, 2 days ago or so. But he also exposed that the National Guard.
Uh-oh, Miss B
what
dropped.
happened?
I don't know. She hit a button or something. She must have dropped off.
Okay, tell her to come on back.
Look, I got something to show you there, old world. You can see, right? You can see everything.
Yes, sir. I can see she's
There.
back.
All right, check that out. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
Toe Mater, baby. Toe Mater.
What's up, Toe for Life?
What's going on, Christo? How you doing, Mr. Mayor?
Hey, Mr. Mayor, Jersey, you don't know how to share a link?
You're muted there, Jersey. You're muted.
Uh,
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be the mayor, but I'll tell you what. Even if I lose, I'm gonna put my name back on the ballot for Board of Education. Maybe I'll run for sheriff this time. I don't know. I'll threaten to fire a lot more cops this time. But shit.
You're the mayor in my book. I would definitely vote for you over here in my city for sure.
Hell yeah. Anyways, the truth be told, I'm not one of those that even want to win or have a thirst to win. Well, I guess because I'm realistic, knowing how the two-party system is, and people are zombies, they just gonna vote for whatever party they want. But I'm just happy that I got a chance to put my name in, got to represent the morals and values that mean so much to us. And that's all that matters, you know? And they're so pissed about it. I'll tell you that. So even if I get zero vote, let me explain something to you. They're just so upset that a regular person like me can just come up there and even have a voice. They hate that type of shit.
Oh yeah.
They hate that shit, especially like when they look at me. They look at me like I'm so much beneath them. Like I remember going to the town council meeting yesterday, and the cop, he was being such a smart ass. He was like, "Yeah, you come here, hold us accountable, right?" I go, "Well, who am I to hold anyone accountable? I'm just coming here to do my hobby and record. Some people they like to bang hookers, some people they like to gamble, some people like to do drugs. What's the problem with me recording, doing my constitutionally protected activity, you know? Why the hell do I have to explain myself for doing something that I love to do, which is record?" And it's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's crazy, man. They try to make it. They try to switch everything and make it seem like it's you when it's them. When they're the weird science.
Yeah, they're just fucking nuts.
They are the weird science.
The
Like I
All
don't
right,
know if they drinking, but you know, something's fucking with their minds.
you know a lot of people aren't going to get that. You know that, right? They're not going to get that little play on words there, world.
no, they're not gonna get it, man. They don't understand.
What?
Only us older folks understand what weird science is.
No, I
Yep.
know we're science, man. Those chicks were hot. I don't care if they were created by that computer, man, because they were still real actresses in the end.
Her name is Kelly LeBrock. That's her name.
Kelly LeBrock.
I actually
Yeah. Go
go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead. No, you go ahead, man. Your show.
No, I was just saying I was just having a little fun with the wordplay, man.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
doing stuff like that.
I caught that movie probably about 3 weeks ago. I caught it on TV and stop, watch.
All right, I was successfully able to change the name of the show. So
What'd you change it to?
guess. Not for you to guess, but the word guest.
Oh,
Jersey Watcher.
there you go.
Weird science or weird people. Because these people out here are weird, man. It's like everybody. It don't matter what profession they in, what field they in, what level they're on. Everybody is like, okay, the one they could be like a street sweeper, and then one could be a cop, and then the other could be a political guy, and they'll all be in tune, one hive mind to work against you. You know what I mean? So, and just if you was just to watch one of Jersey Watchers videos, you would see that. You would see how everybody would collectively come together to try to push him out. And it don't matter who they are, they from different levels of the game. They all come together. Oh, Joe, we're just here for your protection, Jersey. We just want to make sure you nothing happens to you. But in reality, they trying to control what he does and how he does it, and it's weird. What's up, Authority Check? How you doing, sir?
AC in
So,
the house. What's up, AC?
someone needs to mute the stream. What do you mean to mute the stream? Somebody's got some noise in the background. Who has noise in the background?
I don't have nothing. I'm dead.
Okay, let me see. That noise coming from you, from you,
From who?
from you, Toe. If I mute you, it'll get real. It'll get silent.
I don't know what it is. Hang on.
Yeah. Okay.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just unmute myself every time I go to talk, because I don't have
Yeah.
one of those headphones.
Is that it? Is
Uh,
that better?
no, it's just like static. Let me mute you. Let me see if it goes away. Hold on.
Me personally, I can't hear it.
Okay. Now, I don't hear it no more. Can everybody hear me? I don't hear it from Miss B. I don't hear it from Jersey. Now, let me unmute him again. And then y'all in the chat, let me know if y'all hear it. Okay. I just unmuted it. I can hear it.
I can't hear nothing.
I don't hear nothing either.
I don't have
Okay.
nothing else running. Snapface says it's all good.
All right. I'm going to mute myself. You can hear it. I can hear it. Yeah, even when I mute myself, I can still hear it. It's coming from your end. All right, let's get back to the topic. Um, so what time is it where you at, Jersey, right now? Miss B, what time is it where you at?
11:45, New Jersey.
11. Okay, so it's 10:45 here. All right.
Yeah, you know, I'm in Texas too.
Okay, so we got the same time zone. Okay.
Hey, what's up, Miss B?
How you doing?
Yeah, we're still alive, so can't complain.
Right, right. You know how to share a screen?
Shared screen?
Uh-huh.
What does that mean?
She says
No, wait.
share a screen. I don't know. Do you know how to share your screen?
Yeah, what does she mean by that? Like turn the camera on?
No, no, like play another channel's page. Like
Oh
I
no,
don't
you'd
know.
have
Yeah.
to do that on your end because you're the StreamYard person.
Yeah, but other people can do it if they know how to do it. I don't. I can't do it from my cell phone.
Yeah.
No, I know how to do it if I was on my laptop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's a mess down at the border. It's a mess.
So what exactly is going on down there? AC know how to share it. AC,
Oh yeah.
get,
Oh yeah,
get
he
up
on
here.
here.
Get up here and share it. He knows how to do it.
Please.
Let me text him. See where he's at.
I love Texas, New Jersey. I love it.
I love Texas too, but I don't like all these illegals crossing this border. Somebody got to pay for them. Wow, they jumping over the fence right now. This is a mess. We are. This is. This is just horrible. What's going on at this border? We got to wake up. And I mean, it's okay to help people, but you can't help a country. Well,
No,
countries.
it's it's too much stuff going on in this country right now, man. That we gotta face. We gotta deal with, and then we trying to deal with stuff from around the world. Is crazy.
And mind you, the whole while all this going on, we're going broke. The grocery stores are drying up.
Yeah, there's a shortage in a lot of stuff. There's a shortage of wood. There's a shortage in paint.
shortage meat. Somewhere I read yesterday in one of those articles where they had a recall on pork, and they took over what 100 some point million pounds of pork off the market and told people if they had it in their house to throw it away.
What was wrong
That's
with
a
it?
lot of food.
Why was the reason for the recall?
Now you know they don't tell you all that information. You asking them to be honest with you.
That's why they some weird people. Serious,
It's
man.
sad.
You got to think about it. It's everybody's just like all weird now. Nobody's like instead of just being a straight up person, everybody's weird. It's like I don't know. It's kind of like it reminds me of when you go to the bank and then you get on the floor on the ground and you start wiggling and shit and doing the worm, and then you keep doing the worm until the police come. That's some weird shit. That's some weird shit, you know.
Yeah, it's some weird stuff. I just don't understand. I mean, it's like if I ask you for $1 and you tell me no, and I come and I take it anyway. That's what these people are doing. People in America is telling y'all, no, we can't afford to take care of y'all. We can't take care of our own people. But they still coming. They don't care. They have what? I think they have over tens of thousands of ships out there in the shipping lane that they say they don't have nobody to unload them. But y'all brought in 1.7 million illegals from January to August. And you don't have nobody to unload the food? So none of them 1.7 million people that came here was hungry?
Yep. Somebody need to work. That means
Well,
that
well my
means that means people not wanting to work. If the ships ain't unloaded,
Yeah, and they
what?
throwing the food overboard. They're throwing the food overboard to ships because it's rotting on the ships.
Yeah, someone told me I haven't looked into it, but someone told me that it was the crane operators and whatnots over there on the longshoremen that are just taking their time to unload them ships. And I don't see that, man. I mean, they've never backed it up like that before.
Thank you. Where's all of this coming from all of a sudden?
Yeah, they've been doing this all these years, and all of a sudden, everybody around the world is rebelling all at one time and
And
causing havoc.
the longshoremen, they're regulated by the federal government. So like
Yes.
if they go on strike and it starts to cripple our commerce, the federal government can step in and tell them get back to work.
Or go to jail.
Right. It's just like the railroad. They're just like the railroad. Same thing with the railroad.
You enter into a country. Well, same thing with the police departments and stuff. You enter into a contract with them. Everything is done by the government. Doesn't work by nothing but contracts. So everybody enter into a contract with the government. And in my opinion, the government canceled their contract. That's why those ships is out there.
It could be.
Because I mean, if your job, if you're contracted to do a job and you making hundreds of millions of dollars a day doing this job, you just gonna stop doing the job. Look like just like the border wall. That was a contracted job. They're still paying the people at the border to build the wall, and they're not building the wall because they stopped them from working. But they entered into a contract, so they're still paying the contractors as if they're working.
Well, that's the thing that the Biden administration's finding out. He stopped that, put that executive order in, but now he's finding out that something about him stopping that was illegal. He can't do it. He can't stop it. the money's already been funded, like you said, to the people building the wall, and they have to do it.
Yeah. No, they don't have to work. Nobody
Well,
has to
right.
work,
They don't
but
have
you
to
have to
work.
pay them.
Right.
But you're gonna pay them for not working.
Right.
So why would you? I mean, if I was working and I was making $3,000-4,000 a week working, and then somebody tell me, "Well, forget you. We don't want you to work no more." But I'm on the contract to work, and the contract ends in 2024. So I said, "Okay, I'm going to the house then. I go home, and I'm still gonna get that $3,000 a week. I won't
Mhm.
get no overtime pay, but I'm gonna get that 3,000."
I'm gonna open up that mailbox every week, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. It's just crazy. And you can't make me believe all of a sudden in January 2021, the shipping line shut down. You can't make me believe it.
No.
You can't make me believe in America the shelves in the grocery stores are empty. You can't make me believe that's just coincidental.
Hmm.
That was planned. This is a
Oh,
planned attack.
yeah. Oh, yeah. It's an attack from the inside.
Yes. Yeah.
It's our
Well,
forefathers warned us about this hundreds of years ago.
but they keep us fighting each other that we don't see the big picture. As long as we
Exactly.
fighting each other, we're missing the big picture. They keep us fighting each other, keep us with drugs. They keep everything that we need to occupy our time, other than what's important, like food.
What's
How you
happening
doing,
here?
Wolfie?
What am I
What's up,
missing?
Wolfie?
What's up, Mr. Wolfie?
You right on
Hey, what's
time,
up?
man.
What's going on here?
You right on time, brother.
It's weird science or weird people.
Okay.
So, so what's going on in the world, man? Is it
Hey,
the
what's
weird
up, Wolf?
science? Is it the weird people? Or is it both?
Whose channel am I in?
You and World Citizen News Channel.
Okay,
Guess.
so you're the host. All right.
Yes, sir.
What
Yes, sir.
was the question again? I'll answer it.
Weird science or weird people or both?
Both. Science is being manipulated. The integrity of science is being manipulated to. Oh, the integrity of science is being used to manipulate man, and manipulation is just an asset of what everybody put together through social media.
I agree.
The integrity of science is being manipulated to control the minds of men and women.
And then think about this. So if it's been manipulated to to d- to bend the minds or to control the minds, now you have the minds that have been controlled that are in control of the science, so it gets even weirder.
Yeah, I mean, we have no control of anything. They have all the control. The world. It's more than America. It's more than borders and countries and shit. They're all ideas. This shit is a world thing, and I don't even know. I don't know the answer at the end of it. I'm not gonna sit there and tell you with conviction that I know the answer to all this shit, but it's all bullshit.
Yeah, nobody knows the answer because there's too many levels, there's too many people involved, too many entities, too many organizations, so and everybody has their own agenda.
Right, right. I'll just get
So
one quick. I got the link in my text, and I'm
it's
having
no
smoke
problem.
outside here, and
Well,
What's up,
yeah, it's
we're
all
brother?
not.
fake. Everything's fake, yo. Don't believe everything you see. Question everything.
Yeah,
That's
we're not trying to get too deep or anything. We're just hanging out, a bunch of friends,
No, no,
and so
Wolf,
if you
Wolfie
if you
spot
want
if
to,
on
y'all are
point.
still on afterwards, I'll come back and I'll fucking talk to y'all and shit. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
come hang out with us, man. That's no problem.
Hey, Wolfie, you can hear me?
Yep.
Hey, brother, you're spot on point. Saying everything's all fake because I just found out today, even here in Edison, New Jersey, I found out today that Sam Joshi used to be Keith Hahn's representative. He used to send him to the meetings. And everyone, I see the whole town like, yeah, I'm for Juice here. Yeah, I'm for Han. But really, they all voting for the same dumb shit.
No, it's
Everything's all
all
Yep.
some
fake.
fake shit. Everything's fake. Everything's fake and gay. I'm sorry to say it's full for everybody's feelings and shit. I mean, everybody has a part in this. They want to root for somebody. It's all bullshit. Especially politics is bullshit. I know that you understand that, Roger. Um,
Yo, that video was awesome today.
you liked it?
I loved it.
Yeah, I liked it too, man. I hope maybe it hits another jump and shit, and people can see exactly what you showed everybody. But the dude was a crybaby. I don't get emotional. I don't get in my feelings. Oh, I graduated #1 in my class. Blah blah blah. Oh, your little class, man. Get out of here, bro.
I'm still trying to understand if it was one or number seven. Because didn't he come out with two different shit?
What?
I think at one point he was like, "I'm number seven," and another point he was like, "Yeah, I'm number one."
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know what the #7 thing is. I have no fucking clue at this point. It's probably all bullshit, dumb stuff.
yeah.
Maybe seven's like some fucking Masonic bullshit. I don't know. Who knows? I don't fucking know.
Nah, you know
I
what
don't
it is?
really care.
He couldn't remember his first lie.
Couldn't remember. Yeah. That dude was sitting there cops planning. He was doing it for the body cam. He was like trying to make a viral video like I'm a hero. Man, it's bullshit. Whatever.
Yeah,
He was trying his hardest to make it look like the cop was trying to be the good guy. It was just stupid. And I saw people in the comments saying, "Oh, that guy got owned by that cop." No, you didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. You just got fed some bullshit by the cop, and the cop made you fucking a sheep.
half
Right.
that shit the cop said was BS. Like, all right. First of all, what does my life have to do with this? With what my sibling does? Absolute nonsense. And then when he mentions like domestic violence,
No, no.
for me,
Hey, hold on, let me stop you. He tells everybody in the little party that's across the street that you're a provocateur. And that you're trying to make people slap the camera out your hand and all the reaction bullshit. Then he goes, "Okay, let me have the runaround, and we're probably gonna go in circles." Blah blah blah. What he's saying there is, I'm gonna go across the street and be a provocateur to Christo, and that's what he ends up doing. I mean, that's the bottom line. That video, he's like, let me go be a provocateur and provoke Christo into getting upset because I'm going to mention things that happened in the past for no good reason, just to try to make him upset on camera. That's what he was doing. That's all it is.
Yeah. See what they're doing is they're actually gang stalking Jersey Watcher. They're making it seem like he's the agitator. He's the ones that's
Mhm.
causing the problem. But soon as he
Right.
walk up, they surround him and they start gang stalking him. And like you say, they start mentioning different shit, saying his name, doing
They
all
try to
this
make him
crazy.
get
Yeah.
pissed, and he handled himself well. He was like, "Look, I'm gonna be more professional than you. If you want to go into specifics and shit, I could go into specifics, but I'm not gonna do it. And fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it is what it is. That's what cops do. I mean, I'm not. They're robots, bro. I understand them completely. A man can understand what a robot does. You know.
Where's this video at? Is this on your channel, Wolfie, or Jersey's?
It's on both. It's my newest video is the very centralized video of exactly what's happening. You'll see it. You'll see exactly what's
About
happening here. The
about
two
10
faced
hours
cop.
ago.
The two
Yeah,
faced cop. Yeah.
yeah,
He's a
yeah.
fucking piece of shit. And
I seen it. I ain't had a chance to go through it yet.
yeah, it's bad, yo. That dude's a piece of shit, yo. Like that cop is bad on every level. Um, Jersey Watcher was the shining star out of the video. Jersey Watcher tries to walk away at one point and say, "Hey, yo, good for you, whatever, whatever," And then he goes, "Oh, yeah, that's why you're running away because you can't win this argument or whatever way he tried to word it and shit, yo. It's so stupid. It's almost pathetic. And
You wanna know something funny though, Wolfie?
police officer, you should never act like that, and that's bullshit. And it just shows the type of integrity that these fucking pieces of shit pigs have. They're all pigs. They have low IQ. They have no skill anywhere in the workplace. Um, Besides, they can't fucking stock shelves. Get fired. I know cops, and the cops that I know, they all got fired everywhere else, and they ended up fucking finding a job with the police department, and they've been there for a decade or more. And it's fucking bullshit, and it's time that people let it out. Like these cops, they most of them are jocks. It's not the bully thing. Like they got bullied in school. Like you can tell those guys. There's a couple pencil necks here and there and shit. But most of them, you can tell that they were jocks in school. They were the baseball team, the football team. They were really into state championships. They passed these fucking cops through just to maintain championships and shit. Even though they were getting Fs, they were given Cs just so they can pass them through. And then when they didn't get drafted to go to or recruited to college or drafted to the NFL or whatever fucking sport, they decided, hey, what the fuck? Now I'm just here in this world and I suck and I don't know how to do shit. And I was never taught how to do shit. I always was giving everything in my life. They were like, you're the best. You're going to be the football star. You're going to go to the NFL. You're going to go to NBA. You're going to go to MLB. You're going to do your thing, you know? And when they find out that that's not a reality anymore, they realize that they don't know shit and they end up going into the police profession because it pays like triple of what Amazon pays. And I'm not even fucking kidding. Look up what Amazon pays. Look up what police officers make. And look up how much you have to work when you're working at Amazon, and look up how much you have to work and numbers you have to put up when you're a cop. It's totally incomparable, and you'll find out right away. That's all I wanted to say. I'll be back in here though, bro. I have to
Yeah,
go
come
back
on
in.
back, man. Make
Yeah,
sure
Yep.
you come back.
we'll see you.
All
You
Thanks
right.
for
wel-
stopping by.
you
Yeah,
welcome
I'll let you
anytime,
guys
Wolfie.
post on that. Fester through what I said and shit, and then I'll come right back. I'll come back on in a little bit.
All right, that'll work, man. I appreciate it.
All right, world citizen. See you.
Thanks, Wolf.
Appreciate.
Yep, yep. Later, Jersey Watcher, and all you guys. Miss B and
All
Hey,
right,
Toby.
Wolfie,
well,
I'm gonna give you a call, brother.
Yep, yep, yep. Uh huh. All right, I'll be back.
Yep, yep, yep,
yeah, yeah.
yep. It's time to
I mean,
take
he's got a
a
point. He also, extend on that is that I know two people that I went to school with, that I went to high school with, that after high school went off and went into the military. And after they got out of the military, like it was just like boom. As soon as they were out, they were cops. Like they were recruited by the police just because they were former military. So I mean, and no training, hardly any training. They're little 6 months, 3 months, whatever it may be, 300 hours or whatever it is, and boom, you're a cop. How are you going to learn all the laws and all that in 6 months, 3 months? There's no possible way.
yeah, and you have to go to cosmetology school, 18 months to learn just the basics of hair. And you go to cop school for 6 months and now
Well,
you know everything.
well, it's like in our business. Uh, I got it 4 years as an apprentice before I can become a journeyman. And then you got to do, I think it's here in Texas, I think it's another 2 years as a journeyman before you become a master. So, I mean, it's the
Well,
same thing.
well, well, I kind of agree and disagree with that because I went through the program and the program teaches you everything you need to know. But you have to be smart enough to know stuff on your own. I mean, certain things is common sense. Just like everybody should know the 10 Commandments. You should know at least the first 14th Amendments. You know, that's just common sense that you should have learned throughout your time in school. But the biggest breakdown when it comes to police, because most people, I'm gonna say 60% join the police department because they want to help others. 30% join the police department because it's hereditary. And the other 10% just was looking for a job. But the problem comes in when they finish that. They see when I did it, we went to the academy. They go to training now. The mind thinking has changed. They don't want you to think as a professional. They want you to be trained to think what we tell you to think. And the problem doesn't come in the school because that while they training you, they giving you paperwork and you signing this paperwork saying that you understand this, you understand this. But when you get to the street level, that cop on the street is the one who turn them out.
Huh.
They don't get turned out in the academy. They get, I mean, in training now, they get turned out on the streets because the first thing that they tell you when you leave the training academy, they tell you forget everything you learned there. Now we're gonna tell you how it's gonna be done. So then you have three choices to make when you enter into the street world of the job, where you're on your own. Either you're gonna be an attaboy. An attaboy is the one who violate all the rules, beat up people, and everybody come along and jump them, and then they jump up and they say, "Ooh, attaboy, attaboy." Okay, and then you have your data do. Your data do who knows all the attaboys is not going to show up on time for nothing. They're just going to be standing around uh traffic control or something because data do. And then you have your policy enforcement officer because everybody that goes through the academy does not turn out a attaboy or a do. Some of them are policy enforcers, but where you find them at, you find them on special detail, like sitting with somebody at the hospital or something, because they don't want policy enforcers enforcing policy. So when you go into this world, you have to go into the police world with which side are you going to be on. You're going to be an attaboy, a do, and a posse because you're going to work with all three of them. Then you make your decision. And 90% of the people go with the attaboy because the attaboy lies. They do everything wrong. People that go out in the streets, they're the biggest thieves of the corner stores. They're the biggest thieves. They walk in there and take whatever they want out of that store and walk out because in their mind that they're attaboy and whatever they do, everybody got to agree with it. So the mind frame has to change. When you change the mind, then you can change the attitude.
I mean, that's so true. I think. How far did you get, Miss B, when you went through it?
I retired at 24 years and I never got a promotion because I was a policy enforcer. I
Really?
got the merit raises, but I'm talking about because see, when you go up on a promotion board working for the government, you have to answer one question. I mean, you're the top quality person for the job, but if you don't answer one question right, you're knocked out. The most unqualified person gonna get the job, and that one question is, if I give you this job, what you gonna do for me? And my answer is always gonna be, I'm never gonna do nothing for you because you is just like me, an employee. So I never got a raise. Not I got raised, but I'm talking about promotion.
Wow.
That's messed up.
Hmm.
No, that's the system.
But
I
that's,
know
I
this.
mean, that's real though. You know what I
That's what
mean?
I'm saying. The system
hmm
is messed up.
Yeah.
hmm
Broken system, broken trust.
Right.
And it wasn't. And let me tell you, we used to work on one shift. We used to turn out maybe 100 to 150 people per shift. And out that 150, maybe four of us was policy enforcers, and we was hid somewhere. We were never nowhere, but we knew everything that was going on because everybody want policy enforcers involved because they get in trouble. They do everything wrong. Then as soon as they get in trouble, they want you to tell them how to get out of it. Nobody likes policy enforcers. Only people
Until they
like
get in
policy
trouble.
enforcers until they get
Right.
in trouble. Until they get it. I mean, people have talked so bad about me. And as soon as they get in trouble, who the first person they call? And I don't even answer my phone. Mm-mm. 'Cause I
I mean,
told you
little.
what these people was going to do to you. I told you what they was going to do to you. See, every one of those guys out there, when the people learn the game, and all the game is reading. These cops out here, they don't read. Half of them didn't even finish school. When I started working for the government back in the 80s, you had to have a high school diploma, at least 2 years of college in criminal justice. You had to be height, weight, proportions. You had to pass a lot of technical tests. You couldn't be on drugs. Everybody in your family had to live a lifestyle. They went from all of that until now 2020. You can go and become, it depends, your if you're one of those hereditary ones, your family is part of the system, you can go and get a job there and work 6 months without a GED. You have 6 months to get a GED.
That's
Mhm,
crazy.
mhm.
What's up, Snap Pays? He's still in here. Peg's Place, Mikey D. Who else is in here?
Think, yeah, think about that. Think about that.
I looked into it one
Because
time. I looked into it one time about 15, 20 years ago to become a deputy sheriff because they were looking for him in Ohio. And you're right. They said you could, if you needed to get your GED and time to get your GED, you could start the training and get it in the process.
yes. So now, how would you expect somebody who doesn't even have a GED to know the Constitution?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
But as the people, we can beat them just by our writing them, picking up a pencil and a piece of paper and writing. Everybody think you got to go out there and march. That's the most stupidest thing in the world. Marching is over with. That was in the 50s and the 60s. This is the 2020s.
Yep. And this shit didn't work then either.
Thank
no,
you.
no. It got people killed for no reason, just for speaking their mind.
Sure did. Got people.
Yeah,
It got organizations infiltrated and taken over. It
yeah.
actually set us back.
It really marching. And now, why? Just explain to me why now all of a sudden you got people, old people that was marching back in the 50s and the 60s out there on canes and crutches and wheelchairs marching now. Why do you think that's happening? Why do you think that they have ref- trying to make you go back in time? It's brainwashing. It's a brainwashing mechanism. They want you to believe that it was so successful in the 50s and the 60s.
They want you back in that fetus state of mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. Me and my sister, when they went down there, I think they started at Georgetown and they marched to Austin, and they were
Hmm.
talking about voters' rights. And me and my sister got into it because she had her pom pom. She wanted to go pass out water. And I'm sitting there telling her, well, by the time they make it there, 30 miles walking, I'm going to drive down there in 30 minutes and I'm going to go in the courthouse and I'm going to file my paper rights for everything y'all think is wrong with the voters' rights. You don't have to march no more. The doors is open. Walk in the door and fill out the paperwork.
Yep. Get those petitions going.
That's where
You
I'm
don't
at.
need,
That's where I'm at too, Miss B.
yeah. And petitions doesn't work either. Everybody that fill out a petition should have filled out paperwork and turned it in. If they got all of your names on one piece of paper, oh, we got them all at one time. That's one piece of paper. But if they got 10,000 pieces of paper, God, that's a lot of paper.
Mm-hmm.
See, we got to be separate but together. When one person have a problem, everybody that has a problem with it should be filing some paperwork, sending that paperwork in, because they don't care what you say as long as they keep you talking, they winning. But when you start putting it on that paperwork and they start making statistics, then they start paying attention.
What you over there doing, Jersey? You sleep?
Yeah. Yeah, Jersey staying quiet tonight, ain't he?
Oh, sorry, man. I'm walking back home from the store, so I just had to. I was listening to everyone, and
It's all good, man. I'm just messing with you. Do what
You
you
should
got
have
to do, man.
had your mic on while you was walking so we can make sure you're safe. You know how they like to mess with you up there.
that's all right. When they get me, they'll get me.
They're not gonna get you. They scared
No.
of
They
you.
don't. They don't. It's just everything's like gambling. Like playing crap. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You can't really bitch when you win or lose. I mean, when you lose, because should have ended the game.
Morning, Karina. Yeah, you know what your situation reminds me of? It's like a Grand Theft Auto game. I'm trying to remember. It's not Max Payne, but it's crazy the way they operate. They all acting like gangsters from the 50s. The way they trying to be organized, but but they're like Keystone coppers, and not just the cops, but the politicians, the guys that's stealing the signs type. It's just Keystone. Just they Somebody should make a video out of that, man, in a Keystone Cop fashion. What is that noise?
Jersey walking. It's got to be him
Oh,
walking.
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Jersey stomping.
Mm-hmm. You faded out there, Jersey. What'd you say? He
It's
said, "I'm gonna
time to
go.
eat.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go, and no more."
It's time to eat.
He walked down the store to get him something.
Hmm. I need to see what's up in here. I need to make me something to eat. All right. It's getting.
Oh, he dumped off.
Yeah, he's gone.
He
He
fell.
gone.
I think he lost his connection.
Yeah, he might have.
Yeah, but when we become one, as they have, you will never. And have y'all noticed every time you see a cop that say something out of line, they fire 'em? That's the attitude we need to start taking too. Every time somebody say out of line, ostracize them, get away, messing up our program. We got a mission. We on a mission.
Yep.
We'll pick y'all up when we get to the end of this journey. But yeah, but the when I first started my journey, uh, a lieutenant, he was like 6'2", 6'3", 300 pounds. I'm like 5'2", 130 pounds. He tried to jump me, and I jumped him back. And then when I finished with him, I went filed life endangerment on him and the sheriff. So now I got paper protection. They can't come near me.
Hmm.
Nobody, the police come near me, they in trouble because I filed a protection order against the police department.
What's up, Wolfie? I think
What's
Jersey
going
lost
on?
connection. He'll be right back.
Yo, Ms. B, you think the police department cares about your protection order?
I nope, they don't care about it, but I have it.
Of course
But
they don't.
no, let me tell you why I have it. What you have to understand, and this is why a lot of people don't go nowhere with the government, because without a paper trail, they don't give a darn. But when that paper trail start coming up, and don't think that he's the only one on the paper trail. It's a bunch of them on this trail. He was the first one. It was initiated
What's
by
that paper
somebody
trail
who
about?
were initiated by somebody who all of them got paper on them. So don't get it
Enlighten me,
wrong.
enlighten me about the paper trail because I just came back in. I don't know what the exact paper trail is. If it's not that thick of a paper trail, if it's not that deep of a story, then they don't give a crap.
Okay, well, apparently you haven't went as far as I have with the paper trail because right now, three justices of the peace, county attorney, the whole police sheriff department is under investigation. Justice of the pieces can't sit on the bench right now because of the paperwork I have on him. One of them finna pay me $20,000 because he lied. Another one has to take the blunt for it because he covered up his lie. It's all about the paper trail. You have to know how to file it. You have to know when to file it. And that's what I was telling WCN. You need to have
you
some
said
lessons on it so
you
people
said one
know.
you said one of them's gonna pay you $20,000.
Yeah, because he lost his case, but he took it to the appeal court, the appeal
All right, so
judges, and
you
and the
said they're
appeal
going
judges
to.
has
How
ruled
do
him.
you know? How do you did the lawyer file the
Oh,
final
I don't
demand
fool with
papers?
lawyers. I file my own paperwork.
Did you get the final demand papers in yet and get a response?
From which one? From what level are you at?
The one that you were saying is gonna pay you 20,000.
Okay, see, I sued him in civil court. See what a lot of people mess up. They
No,
go after
you
criminal
said
first.
gonna. You said gonna like it's not happened yet, but it's
No,
gonna happen sometime
it's
soon.
gonna happen because I have the paperwork and the court the judges sent it back. See, this is a civil suit,
A
and
civil suit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know
and
how
he
they work.
failed to
I'm in
appear.
one. I'm in one. I'm in a good one. I'm in a big ass one. I'm in one that's fucking bigger than anybody can imagine. I might not even be able to talk about. I might
Okay,
have a gag number, a gag
You
order.
but you
say
probably won over the minimum amount, well, the maximum amount allowed in justice of the peace court.
you
You
said he
probably
failed
won
Mhm.
to
inside the
failed
big
to
courthouse.
appear. You said he failed to appear.
He failed to appear, and
Okay.
and they tried to dismiss my case against me because he failed to appear, and I went and I appealed it up all the way to the state level, and then the state level now is asking me why should he be charged with failure to appear because he did a lot of things illegally in a civil suit. See, this is not a criminal
But
suit. This is
fail to
civil.
appear is different from what he did to you.
But, well, he failed to appear, so it doesn't matter whatever he did. Because if he wanted to prove that he did not do what I accused him of doing,
I think I know what you're saying. He failed to appear to try to get the case
defend himself.
whitewashed. To get the case whitewashed, but you said no, no, no. I'm not gonna let that happen. Is that what I'm understanding?
Pretty much, but it's a little
Like you're
deeper
not
than
gonna
that.
get away that easy. We're gonna figure this out together.
Right, because he
Because
has
he's working under the state in whatever town he's in.
he has pulled more people into this. So I'm filing all kind of charges against all each one of these. It's three justices of peace involved right now. It's about 4 or 5 commissioners
Yeah.
involved. You know, the county attorney is involved. There's a lot of people involved that I have written up and filed against. And if I had an attorney, they would not see my case. But
Right,
because I
right.
do not have an attorney, they have to deal with me. When you
Yeah,
get an
like then,
attorney, they no longer
right.
deal with you.
Like Denzel said, yo, I found cases on all you bitches, right? But look, what I learned is that a lot of these cases get laughed at, dude. Like this court system is fucked. Like I
If
have
you let
one
them
that's
laugh,
gonna be large. It's gonna be large. It's gonna be life changer for there's three of us involved in it. Right? It's gonna be large, right? And it's from the channel. I'm not gonna bring up specifics, you know. I don't even know if
yeah,
I can, you know. I'm just trying to be as light-footed as I can about
right.
everything, right? So, because I'm smart. But like, I'm not just out here saying, "Hey, man, I'm doing this, and this is the follow up." Everybody's like, "Give us a follow up." Like, you have to be smart, bro.
You have to be
Like, there's
careful.
not
Yeah,
like talking about. There's no kissing and telling. There's no. You have to be legally smart when shit goes awry. I'm not chasing lawsuits, right? I'm not chasing lawsuits. I'm not chasing complaint forms, dude. You know,
they'll give them.
Dude,
They give them
there's
to you
people
every
bitching
day,
and
aren't
complaining
they?
about you should put a complaint in and get them fired. Like I'm like, that's nothing. Like, did you ever see this video? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? But it's just crazy, bro. This world where the fucking commenters become the influencers, right? You're
Well,
not the
well,
influencer, and I'm not an influencer, but I'm
right.
supposed to be. But you're trying to be influencing the influencer or whatever. You know, it's just a weird dynamic. The internet has made
Yeah,
people mentally unhealthy, and that's the bottom line, I think. But
I
um
agree with that totally.
right, right.
I
But like people are like,
because
you
they,
should tell us. So what was the outcome? I'm all right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I sued these people and now I'm worth $3 million, right?
mm-hmm,
Like you ever heard people like, oh, if you win the lottery, don't tell nobody. You know? Talk to a
I
lawyer,
wouldn't.
and shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And figure it out from there. Everybody's gonna be trying to reach and grabbing and shit. You know? Why would I tell you, hey, I'm worth this, and then what? Then you can do a deep dive and find out where I live through public records and fucking try to get all my money from me. Like, dude, there's a lot of webs in this shit that people just don't understand. Like, this isn't some open ass shit when you talk about what your wallet is, right? Like, what happened out of this? Give us the. T- if you didn't sue, you didn't do shit. You know, we need to know. Like,
Well, it's
I
time
don't
to
need to tell
consuming.
you shit, bro. I just need to show you fucking foul shit. That's how
It's
I roll, bro.
well, you know what? A lot of people lose in lawsuits because the first thing they do is they go get an attorney, and an attorney is gonna just suck up all the money. They're not gonna work for you. They're just gonna
Well, in
suck
a
up all
civil
your money.
lawsuit, all they can get is 27%. Usually, in civil lawsuits, lawyers can get 33%. But if it's
Third and a third.
involves a public entity, it's 27%, which makes it better for the person suing. It's a I don't know why that's a law, but that in the U.S., but it is. Um, I know a lot about this shit, right? I don't talk about
Yeah,
it because there's a lot of shit. It's like I can't say I don't want to tell you what's in my wallet and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like who does? You know
right.
what I mean? Like, hey, this is what I did. This is my outcomes. I'm not sitting there to sit there and
But
I
these
don't want to
judges,
be this. I don't want to be
yeah.
unclassy, but jizz into the freaking lens of the camera, and you know what I'm saying, like, and be like, you know what I'm saying, like that's not what I'm about.
Yeah,
But
but these
like,
judges need to be exposed.
I just want to show what the cops did. I don't need to tell you what my personal finances are. You know,
That's none of your
we're
business. But
going
I'm
too far
exposing
when
these
it comes
judges.
to that point, and then I see it too far in the comments and everybody's videos. Oh, if you don't do this and you didn't do nothing and you didn't show, where's the follow? Yo, I'll see a video and 2 days later, like, where's the follow up though? Follow up on what? Yo, the dude didn't give you your name and badge number. You're gonna follow up. You're gonna put the little complaint in. They're gonna throw it in the trash. You're gonna say we found no wrongdoing, or send you a letter. Like follow up. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Yo, we're
But
dealing
let me
with
tell you something.
criminals.
Let me tell you something. That's the mind frame, the mind thinking that they want you to have. But I'm gonna explain something to you.
Yeah.
Every one of those complaints you file on that officer not giving his ID number, and if you could keep a record of it, just like the community, because see what you get on every complaint you file, you get a number. That number
I
is
do my
being
best.
straight.
I do my best. I do my best
Okay. So
to
so
show
what you
them.
have to do, but first thing you have to stop doing is talking negative. You got to give people positive reason to go out and believe in themselves. As long as you have negativity in your heart, they're gonna have negativity, and they're gonna come just for the entertainment. And it shouldn't be about the entertainment.
Believe in
It should be
themselves or
about the
believe in the government.
education.
All right, believe in themselves or believe in the government. That's two different things for
Nobody's
me.
believing in no government. That doesn't
Right.
see. There you go. There you go. That brainwash mentality. Nobody believes in the government. Nobody should believe in the government. The only
Right.
thing you should believe in is yourself, and you do your
Okay.
best that you can for yourself. And
Right.
whatever you do, you put your best foot forward, and you always stay up and you stay positive. You never
I
talk
do.
negative.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
never
true.
talk negative. As long as you keep talking negative, you're not gonna draw people to you. People don't draw to negative vibes.
I'm not
People
talking. I
draw
never
to
talk negative.
positive vibes.
B.
You
I
know,
never talk
so
negative. Miss B. I never
so
talk
no,
negative.
no, I'm not saying I'm okay. Are we having a conversation?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I was
Okay,
listening
so
to you
I'm
for a
not
while.
saying you. Okay, so if you feel that way, then you must be doing something because why would you respond that I never do it if you know you don't do it?
Um. Let me answer
You
that.
stay positive.
You
You
are
stay
partly right. I
positive.
do talk negative because life is very negative, right? And we're in a bad part anyway, where we're at. We don't know what's happening around the corner. But some of us think that there's no issue and that they just ignore everything and watch American Idol and they go online and they vote live and shit or and do whatever the hell they want to do and just love life and that's cool. I wish I could be like those people.
And you stay
Me,
away from them
I
people.
think like a I think like what I'm seeing and I know what I'm seeing, but I don't try to make people be negative. What I'm saying is everything about the government is negative. There's no
And,
light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to
and
government.
totally agree with that. Totally agree with that. Retired from the government. Totally agree with that. But let me tell you one thing I never did. I never let the government consume my mind. I never let the government brainwash me into believing that they the only ones can go somewhere. That's not true. If that's the truth, I wouldn't be where I'm at now in my case. And I've been fighting my case almost 2 years now. Okay? So I
Right,
agree with that. It takes a while. And I'm doing it on my own. And that's what's pissing them off. Because I'm doing it on my own. Now
right
just
on, Miss
think,
B.
if I had
Right
20
on.
people, if I had 20 people standing with me and against the thousands of government officials that I'm standing alone against. So do you
Right
think I
on.
care about anybody negativity?
How long did you work for
Stay
the government, Miss
positive.
B? Miss B, how
24
long did you
years.
work for the government?
24 years.
24 years.
Yeah.
If you don't have to answer any questions, but like, is there a general branch?
Yeah, I worked in corrections.
Okay. All right. I had some experience with some corrections officers that didn't understand what I do.
Okay. And you know what? Everywhere you go in life, on this internet, you're gonna find people don't understand what you do. I work with them every day. They didn't understand me. They
Right,
didn't understand me.
but it's not about not understanding me. It's about the approach, right? It's
You're
like,
right.
hey, hey, I don't know what's going on here, but look, I'm Wolfie, right? I'm a nice guy. I'm not gonna try to approach this in an aggressive manner. I'm gonna try to jive my little I'm gonna sweep this motherfucker off their feet with how much of a nice guy I am and try to understand what this guy's here about. You know what I'm
Okay, now I'm gonna
saying?
give you. Okay, I'm gonna give you my approach. I don't give a damn what you think. I don't give a damn if you're a nice guy. Nothing. All I care about is
See
how
how
you
talk.
treat me. I'm just telling you. All I care about right now is You doing what you're supposed to do, and I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do, and that's gonna be the end of it. And see,
Oh, I
that's
got a
the
video. I
problem.
got a video where
Everybody,
this woman was like telling me I can't record. She was a CO. She was driving around and around a damn freaking jail, the correctional facility, and and as soon as we got there, I couldn't even get my damn intro out there. She's like, "You can't record." She's all stopped in the street and shit. She's all bitching at us and shit. I'm
okay,
like,
but
"Yo,
did you?
go, the light's green, right?" So
Okay, but
she comes around.
did you interact with her? Did you interact with her? Did you go back and forth with her? Did you just look at her and tell her prove it and walk on about your business?
I said,
What did
"Just
you
go,
do?
just go, just go. It's green, yo. I'm allowed to do
Okay, so
this.
why you
Go."
even why'd you even say that to her? You know you was
Because she
right.
told me I can't record the jail from the
But
sidewalk,
you
right?
was right. You was where you supposed to be, and you was right. Why did you interact with her? You let this is what you have to do. Because I have a few videos that I
No,
did
no,
when I
no.
first
People can
started
do
my
whatever
case.
they want to do. Trained professionals that know what the fuck they're doing and how to
No, they
talk and
don't.
what to say
Let me
and
tell
do
you
what
something.
they want to do.
The most uneducated people. I just told this to WCE. The most educated people you can meet is police officers, people that work in the government, any level of government, because of one reason: they're trained that way. When I
Well,
worked in the government, we were taught how to uphold a law because they didn't want black people in there, period. But we were coming. They couldn't stop us. So they put all these, they all these loops. We had to jump
well,
through hoops. We had to be height, weight, proportion. We had to go through a whole lot of things.
Miss
Just we
B,
had to
Miss B.
we had to
The
have
only
some
reason,
criminal
Miss
justice
B,
training.
let me cut you off for 1 second. I'll let you continue. Man, I just wanted to say this. The only reason I said about the correctional facility where the lady just cuts us off right away and starts telling us what we can and can't do, when we're totally fine, was because you said you were a correctional officer
Mm-hmm.
and because you talked about being nice to people, like how you come off to people. And it's just
No,
not nice to just be like, "Hey, you can't do that. Stop." And then they're just blocking traffic. People are trying to about to get in an accident, trying to go around her and shit. And then
okay. Now what
and
that have
it's
to
like
do with you?
because she was
Because
directing
of what? See,
herself
there you
at
go with a
us.
because. Okay, a because is not a word you use in a statement.
Because she was directing her actions at us.
Okay, but what did that have to do with you? You personally, what she doing, what did it have to do with you personally? Whatever she was doing, what did it have to do with you? Did
Okay,
she
so
put her hands on
she
you?
said,
Did
"Hey,
she
you
put
can't."
her
No, no,
hands
she
on you?
said, "Okay, this is what happened." She said,
I
"Oh,
don't
you
care
can't
what she
record."
said. Did she
Listen,
put her hands on you?
I'm trying to explain. Can I explain?
Okay, well, if she didn't put her hands on you, you can't say you
Well,
can
well,
nothing
let
you can
just.
tell me.
I heard you say that a couple times already. She didn't put her hands on me. Let me explain. Okay, so she says that to me. I look over at her and I see a bunch of people almost getting in car accidents because she's stopping at a green light telling me what I'm supposed to do from across the street when I'm on a sidewalk in front of the jail that thousands of people drive by every day. They look at every day to and from work, right? Um, Google Maps, whatever bullshit, takes better pictures than I can ever grab of that fucking place, right? And then she's yelling at me. So she's yelling at me, causing a scene. I don't want to see anybody get in an accident, especially if they have kids in like a car seat in the back and all the other stuff.
So
I
you
don't want to
took
see
that
a car tumble.
responsibility.
Because of her being an idiot, trying to tell me what to do. So I try to
Okay,
tell
so
her to
she worked for the
move
government,
and
and the
go through the
government pays
green
for her
light
bill.
so that she doesn't start an accident. Everybody's seen the video. It's one of the bigger videos on my channel, right?
I know which one you're
Um,
talking about with that black girl in that truck. I know which one you're talking about.
yeah, yeah, she was
Mhm.
nuts. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, of course, she didn't understand what I was doing. There was a better way for her to go about it. It
agree, but
shouldn't have
that's
been
not
the
your
way that
job.
she did it.
Okay, but that's not your job to teach her nothing. The government taught her everything she needs to know. Your job is to report her action. If you felt like she was doing something illegal, stopping almost killing people, you can't chastise her. You don't pay you pay her, but you're not her supervisor,
Did I
okay?
chastise
What you
her?
No, I'm just saying, if you have a problem with what she was doing, you said that she was blocking traffic, people could have got killed. Did you write that up? That's a felony offense.
Do I have the ability? Do I have the authority to write her up?
Yes, you do.
How do I
Anytime
do
you
that?
see,
How do I do that?
well, when she was talking to you and she was violating the traffic laws, then you get your complaint form and you turn it in and on her. And trust me, people always say, "Oh, them complaint forms don't go
Okay.
nowhere." They do go somewhere
No.
because if you put enough complaint forms in somebody's file, when they go for a job or a pay raise,
Yeah,
a
yeah,
promotion or
yeah.
something, that
Check this
comes
out.
up. You
Check
got
this out.
6 complaints against you,
I'm gonna
but there
tell
was
you what's
outcomes
up
you
with
did
this.
nothing wrong.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
Okay.
I like you, Miss B. I love you, Miss B.
I don't have
You
nothing
know, I
against
see
you
you.
either.
Oh yeah. What I'm saying is you're wrong though. Um, like
Okay.
that lady, right? That video got so many views, so many people called. Probably they probably called that place. I don't even ask people to
And
call.
then
They were
now
just like, I
that's what
gotta
they
go to
did.
SCI Chester and call that shit, right? And talk shit, right? People on the internet do that, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that place got so many calls. They fucking knew exactly
I calls
that there
too.
was a video and they would find it. It says SCI
Everything.
Chester. All you gotta do is search it on YouTube. SCI Chester. It's the first video you're gonna find. Um, no other big popular videos about the little jail. You know, um, and
That don't have no
they didn't
paperwork
fire
behind it.
her. And they didn't fire her. I bet you they didn't
Because
fire
there's
her.
no paperwork behind it.
I don't
Paperwork
even
is
have to report her. I don't have to report her or nothing. This
okay.
is the point I'm trying to make. I don't have to report her. There's no paper.
But you didn't report her. You reported her to the community.
Yeah, and they
You
reported
reported
that
her
to
to the
me to
world.
them. Yeah, and they reported
And
that
that's
to
how you
them.
got your satisfaction. You got your
Uh,
satisfaction by
right.
reporting her to the
Yeah.
world, and the world calling correction center. And they answer the phone and they laugh that y'all won't call in there. But just think, if half those people were to send a piece of paper in and they got their complaint number on it, they wouldn't have laughed in.
I got attacked along with some buddies of mine. We were just walking along the street recording by PGW in Philly, and fucking they fucking had people come out and attack us and shit, right? Just off the rip, just attacked everybody. You know,
Mm-hmm.
people laughed at us. Some people were like, "Well, I feel bad for you. The internet's a funny place. It's fine. It is what it is, right?"
Mm-hmm.
But
Right,
at
right.
the end of the day, as soon as I made my video, which I spent like 12 hours editing that shit, or probably more. Dude, like I went through this video and got all these different angles from different people's clips and footages to show exactly what happened at all the moments and shit. Put that video out. The very next day, they went on Facebook, and it's still on their Facebook, and it says, "Hey, we're aware of this incident. This guy's fired. He's never going to work at any one of our locations." They try to jump in front of it and say he works for whatever this and so company. Well, whatever. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop de whoop. Right. So,
Right.
um, uh, uh, so like this is like the type of shit that where when I see it, like I don't want to get into what the emails were. Um,
Yeah.
I would never say that shit public, but
Right,
this is
right.
where you fucking start to see when people are like, look, we are accountable and like they're
Right. There you
willing to
go.
fucking, work with you, or whether they're just like, fuck you anyway, or we're still gonna keep this bitch on. Like that chick was totally wrong for stopping in the road and doing all
Yes,
the
you
shit that
will.
she did. She shouldn't have fucking did exactly what she did.
Yes.
She should have said, hey man, I'm driving around, and there's people on the sidewalk and they're recording. Instead, she's just like, I'm Inspector Gadget. I'm coming in here. I'm gonna find out my go-go gadget voice, and ask these questions, and then Southeastern PA threw her for a loop, and he's talked about the tour. She was like, "What tour? What tour?" Like he knew
Yeah.
where to go. He figured it out because he's been doing this shit longer than me. That shit was pretty funny actually when he did that. But
But
um,
I'm telling you, the
it is what
biggest
it is.
problem that I see with a lot of people is they talk too much. The more you talk, the more ammo You give them. Just be quiet. Let them give you all the ammo.
Yo, the way I see it, I'm with you, B. For people who don't know about what the cops are doing, I would say shut the fuck up, right? Don't say shit, you know.
Yeah, be
But for
quiet.
trained
Because they going to
professionals
give you
who
content.
wait. If you're like a professional who's been recording the cops for a while and understand the robotics and what you can and cannot say, and what you are willing to say to the cops and what you aren't willing to say to the cops, and understand, hey, yeah, I'll answer these questions, but I won't answer those questions. And if you
Hmm.
know exactly what you're doing, it's totally fine to get content out of the cops because the more that you make the cops talk, the more stupid shit comes out their mouth. It
But if you
proves
but
that
if
they
you
don't know what the
spew not
fuck
stupid
they are
stuff,
talking about.
but if you spew not stupid stuff,
I've spewed
Well,
stupid stuff. I've spewed
you can
plenty of
spew
stupid shit
stupid
before in
stuff,
my
but
life.
just
Everybody's
make sure the
guilty.
stupid stuff is not incriminating. Just
yeah, that's
maybe
what I'm
just
saying.
just
Shut up.
Yeah. No. It's not incriminating.
no, just say some
I
stupid shit to get them to
parachuted in.
talk. Yeah,
I
get
parachuted in. Oh, you said you parachuted in. You're a criminal
yeah.
now. No, I'm not. Yo, find the parachute. Or
Yeah.
whatever. What? I can't parachute in. I'm not allowed to. You don't know if I had a fucking ticket and parachuted in. Actually, like, you get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's stupid.
Yeah, yeah. You know, we're the boss. You know, and that's it. See, the thing that cop is trying to do is to make you show fear. So if you put that fear back on them by not showing them and putting it on them, like try it if you want to. I tell you
Well,
what, you
well,
know,
if you just stay silent, they're gonna just think that you're just scared right off the
no, they're
rip.
not. No, they're not because they should be able to read your eyes. They should be able to read your facial instructions to know that
How you
you're
look
not
at
the
the
one
cop
to
like
play
this?
with. Yeah, yeah, all kind of stuff like that. Try it if you want to. You know that try it if you want to. Look, because they're really scared. You have to remember,
Nah.
these are young, uneducated kids. These are uneducated kids who's been taught the wrong thing. So if you go in there and you entertain their ignorance, then they're gonna. Cause see, you remember this. They have something that you don't have.
What's that?
They have the
What do
First
they have that
Amendment
I don't
freedom.
got, yo? The fucking pension that's freaking priceless that I don't get.
Yeah, no. Oh, let me tell you something. If you know the law, if you know your rules and regulations are better than they know them, they're not gonna mess with you because they don't know them.
Oh,
Because
really?
as long as you can keep that crazy look on their
That's a
face, like is
delusion
he
talk,
lying or
yo.
telling the
Miss
truth?
B, Miss B, come on, hold on, Miss B. Let's go backwards for 1 second. All right. So you're saying that they know this and that and shit, right?
No, they don't know nothing. They know
All
nothing.
right. So we got back to that point. Like you're acting like they're fucking so super bright. These fucking guys are just guys that take a paycheck because they can't hold a job. I'm telling you this shit. I know
They
it for
don't know.
real.
I agree with you. They
I
know
personally
nothing.
know cops, yo, that couldn't hold jobs until they became cops. Now they're cops for 12. One's 12 years. I think the other one's 14.
And if
I'm
you and if
38.
you and
I'm
if you put that
38. So
paperwork on them right, they gonna run and hide and cry.
I'm 38, so like I've seen it with my own eyes. When I was a kid working, like this guy sucks. I used to hate the one dude. The one dude, I hated him, like because like he was like the guy that owned the fucking place I worked for was the his uncle. You know, so he was like that fucking guy, the little white kid that came in there and just got all the money that he wanted and shit. Just didn't do shit. Wasn't good at nothing, but he was just given a job for a favor, right? And like,
And that's most cops you meet. They got the job behind a favor.
yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yo, that guy couldn't hold jobs, bro. Lost all these jobs. Couldn't do shit, man. He was just not good at things. You know what I'm saying? So he became a cop, man. And then he held that job for 12 years. Delaware State Trooper right now. He's out there pulling people over on the highway or asking them if they had anything to drink tonight. You
And
know,
you know
like,
why they really, you know why
ooh,
cops really protect each other? Because most time when a cop get busted, they become a suicidal risk. So they protect each other from suicide. Instead
Mm.
of locking them up like they would do you, you walking down the street minding your own business. They'll lock you on a 50-50, 50-51, whatever that miss call, hold for 48
A
hours, but they wouldn't
5150,
do it
yeah.
for a cop.
You're right on. You're definitely right. And like, and here's another thing, right? In this community, man, we call each other out all the time. Yeah, I see people like they're out there saying this guy's a rapist, this guy's a this guy's a that, whatever. I see it, right? We're calling each other out. The cops aren't doing that shit. They're just like, no, I do not want to lose my pension. They're gonna look at me like I'm a spy.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's crazy, and they're gonna treat me like one. And there's gonna be workplace bullying and the
And that
things that
all of that's
happen.
gonna happen. I
Hmm.
went through it. I went through it for 24 years. I went through workplace bullying, and I would not
Hmm.
buckle. I would
It's
not buckle.
hard. It's hard. It sucks.
It
Like,
does.
and they don't talk about that much. It's like, yeah, we're the heroes in blue. Meanwhile, there's a bunch of workplace bullying happen because it happens everywhere. Let's be honest.
And yeah, and sexual rape. It's a lot of rape go on in there too. It starts out consensual because they hire women inside the government institution to be their sex slaves. If that makes sense to you.
Yep.
Where is it?
And the
Where's this
women,
at?
then when a woman gets to a certain level, she thinks that she got there on her own. Now she's got the attitude that I don't need you no more, and that's when the trouble starts
Is this
with
like New
between.
York City or something?
I'm
You have an
just
accent
saying,
that I'm trying to figure out.
yeah. Gov- government is a government is a tricky place, but it's a dumb place. So the more educated you are, and the less people that you put in your business, because attorneys don't work for the people; they work for the government. Government give them permission to practice law. So you have to keep that in mind when you hire an attorney.
Well, um, really, really, to be an attorney, um, damn, there's some videos I could guide people to really just tell them like the very basics they need to know when it comes
That's
to
right.
objections. When it comes to objections and what is it?
Follow up, uh,
Motive.
motions of
Motion
dismissal.
objections and motions is all you need to know, right? So like when you learn the basics about how to use objections and when you need to use your motions, that's pretty much all you need. It
How to
doesn't really take
file
much. You
the
can
first
learn
steps in
law on the
filing.
internet. Yeah, law objections and motions are all you need to know. That's the avenues that you need to just really know. Everything else beyond that, if you know you're innocent, you don't really need it all as a lawyer. But they use that against you if you're not a lawyer. They'll be like, "Oh, you can't do that, and you can't do this, and this is why you're disqualified from this or that." But yeah, knowing when and how to use objections, and learning when and how to use motions, and 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 you can find it all out on the internet anymore. But they don't tell you it's just those two, especially when you know you did nothing wrong. That's all you need. Um, Other circumstances, whether it's like divorce court, it's a whole different story. It's a whole different language of law that we're not talking about. Um, Real
But
estate
see,
law.
right. But see, when you do your paperwork, in the beginning before you get your motions and stuff, you can't put stuff in your paperwork like I feel my rights was. You have to know the proper terminology when you're writing up this paperwork.
Oh, that's that,
So
that's very well. When you're writing up a demand letter or something for a civil lawsuit, is that what you're saying?
excuse me, and whatever however you're gonna do it, the first step in filing it, whichever level you at,
No,
you have to get
the
that
first step is a
paperwork
tort
done
claim, and the
first.
tort claim you can file whatever the tort claim. That can all be corrected by yourself or a lawyer later, but you have to have that claim in against that specific
Right.
person or department. ahead in the first 90 days. After that, you have a 2 year statutations, and you can correct some of that then
Right,
or here or there.
right. But see, that's it. You know, like you said, you have videos that could teach people that. That's what they need to know first. You know, that's
That's
because
true. I should do it.
a lot of people just want to go talk about my rights, my feelings. Your rights and your feelings, they laugh at those, but they don't. I don't care what nobody say because I was there. They don't laugh at that paperwork. That paperwork will eat their butts alive, and they
Yo, my
know it
very
will.
first
So,
situation, Miss B, that I had,
mhm.
where I thought I had a lawsuit, I learned very quickly that I fucked up because I didn't get a tort claim in within 90 days. You know what I mean? And then I talked to a lawyer. They were like, "Well, did you do a tort claim?" And I was like, no, what's that?" And he's like, "When did this happen?" And I was like, "It happened then." He was like, "Oh, it's not even possible now." You know?
All right. Tell us what
And
a
I was
tort
like,
claim
"Shit,
is, Wolfie.
I fucking suck at this. I need to learn more." And then I
Tell
learned
us
about the tort claim, and that was it.
tell us what a tort claim is.
All right, a tort claim is a claim against the state for damages, right?
Okay.
So, um,
And
you go.
how do you file it?
Okay, so there's different ways to file it now. Like in New Jersey, I can just go. You can just Google right now NJ tort claim, and you'll find their government website where it gives you instructions on how to file a tort claim, and it's a 3 page PDF. Right, you fill it out, and then you print it, and you have to send it to the Treasury Department of your state. Right. Now, for Pennsylvania, I couldn't find a website for it because I was trying to do it for somebody else, right? So I guess each one, or Massachusetts as well. I was trying to look for somebody in Massachusetts to try to do the same thing. So I guess it just varies. You have to maybe either go to like the Treasury Department itself or some government agency and get the form in person and mail it. I don't know how it works for each state. But you have to send it in and have it filed within the first 90 days after the incident. Like after the cuffs were put on you, after the cops beat you over the head or illegally detained you, or whatever you're trying to file for a Title 18 242, right? Or whatever it may be, or whatever 1983 that you're trying to sue for, you have to have your tort claim put in. Now, your tort claim in that 90 days, if you put it in the first 90 days after the incident, it guarantees your 2 years statutory rights for obtaining a lawyer and finishing the case in that 2 years. If you don't do that tort claim in that first 90 days, your 2 years of statutory rights are gone. You know, it's over. You know, you messed up. And
Yeah.
I've learned that the hard way. And a lot of other people have learned that the hard way. And I told them, and they were like, "Dude, you just broke my heart." I looked it up. You're right. Um, it is what it is. That first 90 days, the tort claim, you have to get a tort claim in the state where it happened, and you have to get it over to your Treasury Department. And you can write whatever you want on the tort claim. You don't have to be politically correct. You don't need a lawyer to do it. You can do it yourself and be wrong, but it can all be corrected inside that 2 years when you get an attorney. Um, from all of my understanding and the people I've talked to, legalized drugs and all that shit said, doesn't matter as long as you fucking file a complaint and specifically mention who it is that you have the complaint against. It can all be figured out later as long as you complain in that first 90 days.
All right. Well, that was news to me, man. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people in here. It's gonna be news to them, and then people that's gonna be listening to this in the future, it's gonna be news to them. So I appreciate the knowledge, man, the information.
No doubt. I mean, some people probably already know about it though. Tort claims that Rogue Nation has talked about that many times too.
Yeah, I
Just
listen.
people when they hear
Uh,
things, they don't understand exactly what they're hearing. You know.
well, see, the more you hear about it, the more you understand. Sometimes you may have to listen, hear it a few times in order to for it to
or different
You know,
ways.
yeah. So
Like one
it's all
teacher, you could be like so stupid, and then like you're like, I don't understand algebra. You know what I mean? I don't know why. And then like the new teacher comes in and says, "Oh, this is how you do it," and this explains it to you in like 5 minutes, and then you're a genius at it. You know what I mean? Like that. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? Like one person can tell you one way, other person tells you another way. It just depends how your brain connects to it, how you pick it up, how the person delivers it, uh, or the combination of both. You know, but
yes, sir.
um, I try to teach it in the most broken down way I can. Everything I talk about, try to explain shit, help everybody else out. But
I'm learning about it. I don't know about anybody else.
yeah, there's a complicated process, and it's all set up and against you. Nobody's gonna know what a tort claim is. Who knows what a tort claim is, right? I didn't know. I got fucked in the beginning on my channel and shit. I thought I had a good, solid, clear case. I got fucked on it, you know. Um, it is what it is, you know. Um, it was upsetting to me because it was clear, open, and shut, and I was still new too, so I didn't know that, and I didn't know who to even go to. Now I know lawyers to go to. But,
See, the thing a lot of people are having problems with is finding lawyers, somebody to accept their cases and somebody to deal with. And just like Miss B said, you got to start learning how to file your own cases and do your own thing and stop dealing with these lawyers.
I'll tell you what, the person, if you want to file your own case, talk to a Liberty freak out in Colorado, Eric Brandt's friend. The guy knows exactly how to do it. It's mostly about cutting and pasting from things that happened in your own state that are similar. And then, I mean, it's complicated. I don't know the whole process, but um, I would also say look up police misconduct lawyers. People keep on searching civil rights lawyers. They're only going to do like racial bias, sexual harassment, whatever in the workplace. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all they're caring about, right? Injury.
Okay.
Um, look up police misconduct lawyers near me on the internet, and you'll find a different group of people that you never. These aren't just civil rights lawyers; they also do police misconduct. Now some of them are mislabeled because I've called some before, and they were like, "No, we don't do that." And I'm like, "Well, it says it on your damn shit. You might need to go to this damn website and tell them to correct that shit because you guys are advertising yourselves on there, and it's saying police misconduct lawyers in your description and shit, you know." But for the most part, they were like police misconduct lawyers. Police misconduct lawyers, not civil rights lawyers.
All
That's all
right.
I'm saying. Because people always get it messed up.
Hey,
Civil rights, my civil rights. No, no, no. The civil rights people just want racial discrimination, handicap discrimination, sexual harassment, all easy bullshit. Everything that's very easy, like and to prove.
hey,
They don't want to fuck with cops.
WCN,
Yes, sir.
can you share Wolfie's channel over there in the chat? Somebody wants it,
Yes,
and I
sir.
don't know how to do that.
All right. Let me pull it up. All right. Police misconduct.
Oh, no, no. Well, my channel is just my name, the same way. You put that thing in there, you'll find it.
Yeah,
Nobody
G-
else.
Yeah.
Jigster
I'll
Joe
find it.
92 wants it.
Yeah. I'll find the channel. I'm talking about. You said police. Look it up. What was it? Police misconduct.
Oh, lawyers. Yeah. Police misconduct lawyers.
Okay.
And
Some
those are the people that'll
snap
give you
face
the best
shared it.
chance. Because I get hung up on by civil rights lawyers all the time. Oh, what? Sue the cops? No, man. I'm like, shit.
right, a few of them came up. I'm gonna go do a little bit more research on this
Yeah,
tomorrow because I need to start gathering information so I can
there's a
start
lot
sharing
out
it.
there, man. Dude, I
Yeah,
can tell you shit, man. I see people fuck up all the time talking shit in my comments. I'm like, yo, I have to correct you. Don't go on any further in life thinking that this is true. This is the actual case here. Like
yeah.
people
What's up, Road Dog? How you doing, Road Dog?
try to help.
Yeah, that's gonna be helpful for a lot of people. So my thing is, I wanna start just compiling a list of names and the different lawyers that are willing to work with people on different issues and different cases because I know every case is gonna be different and every issue is gonna be different. So
Crazy.
it's time to start networking the people because, like they say, it's like a numbers game. There's a lot of lawyers that won't work with auditors or people that's dealing with civil rights issues or road cops or misconduct of law enforcement. But then there's a lot of them that will. You just gotta find them, and it's gonna take a little hunting them down. It's not gonna be easy to find the
It's
ones that's
not.
gonna be. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy to find the ones that's gonna be willing to work with us and help us out.
Yeah,
But
you go through those misconduct lawyers, half of them you'll strike out, maybe. You know?
hmm
Yeah, on half of them you'll probably strike out. They'll be like, "Oh, we didn't know we were listed as that." But then the other half, you'll probably find some people. I'll tell you what, I had this one guy that was on board, man. I had a 45-minute conversation with this lawyer, and he was smart. And and then he backed out. Like there's a lot of stories I have that aren't discussed on my channel or anything I do. You know what I'm saying? Like there's like these discussions with attorneys. They're like, yeah, dude, like you have this and we're gonna do that, and then this guy backs out. So I get
Everything
another
looks
attorney.
good, man. Everything looks good. We're gonna proceed with this, and then no air from them.
Yeah,
why do you think that is? Do you think they may get a call from somebody and tell them to don't touch it, or do you think they just be taking your money and running, or what do you
Oh no
think?
no 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 no. These lawyers in these civil suits, they'll go contingent, right? They'll take 27% because like it's usually 33%, but 27% is it's usually 33% in civil cases, but when it involves the state or government or any government agency, it's 27. And it's like some law or some shit, right? But but he was like, "Hell yeah, yo, it's you," and it's fucking Southeastern PA was involved in one of the cases too, and he was like, "It's two people." Um, And he was like, "Yeah, I'm in there, yo. We're gonna do this." And try to call him. I texted him. I tried to call him and shit. This dude never called me back. Yo, I don't know what happened. I found him through another guy that I know here in New Jersey and shit. And uh, there's another dude. Like I'll do it myself if I have to. Like I have 2 years now because I tort claimed it or both of
Yeah.
them, and I'll do it myself if I have to, but there's another dude that called me back. So I'm gonna call him and see if whatever he's up to and shit. I might give the guy another call before I give him one more chance because I like the guy. And he's known around here in New Jersey. Like if you look his name up, I'm not gonna put his name out there. If you put his name up, like it'll fucking show you all the cases he did for everybody. He's fucking phenomenal guy and shit. But I heard a lot of shit, like he's going through things and health and fuck, I don't know. I have no clue what the fuck's going
Shit, we're all going through something, some type of health issues or something. So
on. Fucking weird, weird world, weird world. But I'm not worried about those. I'm not even worried about those lawsuits. Those lawsuits are gay. That's just to prove a point, and it doesn't prove a point. it'll just be some fucking fun tickets. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, I got some fun tickets, and they don't care still. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like, mm, everybody's like, they're not gonna learn until you sue them. Like, okay, I sued them, and I can go right back to where I went and sued them from and get fucking arrested again.
Yep.
Problem with suing them, though, man, is I mean, you're suing the people. You're really not even suing them. You know, they're
Yeah,
they're
there's an
paying you. They're paying
insurance.
you from people's tax dollars. You know.
Yeah, it's an insurance account that every city and county has and shit. And it's just they don't care, dude. They don't give a fuck, dude. And like you can try to pry at somebody's qualified immunity. I rarely saw qualified immunity get extinguished from somebody. I haven't seen a lawsuit in Colorado yet since they got rid of qualified immunity. But any suit that happened before that stems from before that would be exempt anyway. But
Right.
um, um, the only qualified immunity case that I know that actually came from the officer themselves is Corporal Matos in Arcadia, Florida. Um, the cop that said that we wanted to kill him because he read the comments too much and got all deep into it. Because of the Hulkamaniacs in the comments are like, I would have shot him in his chest as self defense. You know what I'm saying? Like the big macho heroes and shit.
Yeah.
Like, we can do that. When are we going to shoot him in the damn chest in self defense? Like, all right, try to do that and see how many rounds go into you. You know, the whole department's going to fucking unload their weapons on you.
It's
I,
gonna
I,
be the whole
I think
department plus the neighboring departments.
I think
Right,
I
right.
think I watched a
Neighboring
video.
departments.
I
Yeah.
watched a video not too long ago of some cops that were riding around in a van, unmarked van with uh not a paintball gun, but one of those I don't know what the hell it was, but it wasn't a real.
Airsoft.
It wasn't. It was something, but they were on duty and everything because there was all kinds of protests or whatever in this town, and these guys were out front of their business protecting their business because of all them Black Lives Matter protests and all that stuff when that was going on, and they went by this guy's business and they shot off. It might have been beanbag guns or whatever, but they make you hear the sound, and they shot off these guys unloaded at the cops. No one got shot. None of the cops got hit, and they arrested the guys, but they dropped all charges against the guys for shooting at the cops.
What they shoot at the cops?
They shot real AR-15s and stuff.
No shit. They were shooting at the cops and they just dropped
Yeah,
all the
because they didn't
charges
know
on
because the cops were just in a dark colored van driving down the street, and they just started popping out the side of this van. So these guys were protecting their business, and they just started
Oh,
shooting.
wait, no. I know what video. Wait, I think you're. Wait, is this the Chicago video?
It may have been Chicago. I don't remember. It
No,
was
I
about
think
a
you're
month
mixing
ago.
it
I
up.
watched
This was like during the riots of the George Floyd shit. They were going around. The cops were fucking rubber bulleting people and
it.
shit,
Yeah.
busting off rounds, and then they didn't know who the fuck it was because they weren't in a marked fucking police unit.
Right.
So the people started busting back with their guns, and then as soon as the cops charged them into the parking lot where they were busting back from, they all dropped to the ground like, "Oh shit, it's cops! What the fuck? We didn't know it was cops. We thought we were getting shot at by people. You know, we had to
Right.
defend ourselves."
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I was trying to say.
and then they're like, how dare these motherfuckers think they have to defend themselves? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why can't it be the 1800s again, bro? Like, you bust off at me, I bust off at you. Shit, one of us has to live, bro. We all got kids, you know?
But they
But,
dropped the charges on them guys.
oh, they did?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You had it all fucked up. That was like the George Floyd from last year shit, yo. I
Yeah.
saw
Yeah.
that.
I just watched the video like a month ago. I seen it and watched it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with
So
the James Freeman when he shared it.
what's that?
When James Freeman shared it,
It might have been James Freeman. I don't know. I was driving in the car
he
and
shared a good video of it. Yeah, I
stop.
saw I saw his version too. But yeah, that
Yeah,
shit was from last year. That shit was fucked up. But it's like they don't tell you this. Like we were in an unmarked van. You know,
right.
they're riding around an unmarked van, busting out rounds at people in the inner city of Chicago. Like, what are you trying to do? Start a fire? Or you want to start a fire? You can start a fire. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, that video was nuts. Yeah, James Freeman made a good video of that too. It's true. Yeah, they came up and the dude was all bloody and shit. They were like, "Yo, well, is he hit?" And it wasn't even from a bullet. Yo, they beat his ass.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I
They
forgot that
bashed
whole
his head
part.
in. They
Yeah,
bashed
I
his head
forgot
in.
that whole part. Yeah.
Yeah, they bashed his head in. They were like, "Well, where was he hit? You know, why is he bleeding so much?" He was like, "Oh no, he wasn't hit."
No, we
Like,
just whooped his ass.
wait, he wasn't hit? Like, what happened here? Like, all the cops were confused and shit. Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's a pretty fucked up video. But that's what the cops do. They're never gonna stop doing it, no matter how many megaphones or cameras that we bring to the streets. It's not gonna work. Um, we can always keep doing it. That's fine. You know, it's not gonna change anything, but we can always capitalize on it. You know, I mean,
Yep.
isn't that all it is?
Weird science, man.
Everybody can always capitalize on their agenda. You know, because
The
the
American way,
things are
isn't
gonna be
it?
the same. Yeah, it is the American way, and the things are gonna be the same or get worse. So, um, we can go out there. The thing I really don't like is that everything's been politicized now. And I was out there 3 years ago filming cops, and fucking now people think that I'm like this fucking movement from the George Floyd thing. Where I think the George Floyd shit was fucking terrible. I think it was the worst shit I ever watched on camera. One of the worst shits I ever watched. I can't say the worst. That shit was pretty fucked up. Um, yeah, where a bunch of people are saying stop, stop. You know, you can't breathe. Get off of them. Um, but like for people to think that I'm Antifa or I'm fucking BLM or I'm anything, dude, I'm just a fucking asshole that records cops because I want them to say stupid shit because every time they open their fucking mouth, they say stupid shit or do stupid shit when I record them. You know, that's all I want to do. Like, that's it. That's me.
Well,
You
that's
know,
the thing. People nowadays they label everybody. They label everybody
I'm a cop
everything.
leader.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I want to change my name from WolfyGladly Accountability Inspector to WolfyGladly Cop Baiter. Like I've been thinking about this. I don't know how YouTube's gonna like me for it, so I've been thinking about it. Whatever, right? I might just charade myself like I'm not a cop baiter, but I am a cop baiter. I just let everybody know. Fuck, I bait cops, bro. That's all I do. I bait cops. Yeah, they got bait cars, bait prostitutes, bait drug dealers, bait whatever. You know what I'm saying? Cops bait people all the fucking time in this shit, you know, with the feds and all the other little DEA bullshit they do. You know what I'm saying? I'm allowed to bait them too. If they're stupid enough to fall for my shit and criminals are stupid enough to fall for their shit, so be it. But here I am. I'm Wolfie Gladly the cop baiter, right? I want you to say stupid shit and do stupid shit for my fucking camera so I can be like, look at this stupid pig. You know, that's all I want to fucking do. Like, it's it. Like I'm not some guy that's out there to be the crusader of the world and shit. Like I'm not changing nothing. These motherfuckers are fucking arresting people every fucking week. Every week there's another arrest. Every week, right, guys?
Well, yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Tell me what's changed, or did any of the good guys change it? The what? The Amazon suppressors, the all the fucking good guys, the real motherfuckers that are so fucking nice to the cops or whatever. No, they didn't fucking change shit either, right? We're all just getting arrested, left and right. Boom, 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 boom. So I see it. 5, 6, 7, 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long is it gonna fucking take to realize? Hey, you know what? 4 years ago, there wasn't a fucking judge's order to that was signed that says I can't record in the whole courthouse. But now there is because all these motherfuckers was going to courthouses and shit. All it does is restrict us further. We ain't changing shit. They hate us. They fucking can't stand us. All we do is just record their fucking evil, stupidity, bullshit. There's no fucking. I hate the guidelines in the comments, yo. Oh, we do this. There's a cause and it's gonna change shit. That shit pisses me off because we're not. Dude, if you just clearly look at it, it's making it worse because they don't give a fuck about us. Just realize they don't care about us, and this is all I'm recording about them being Satan. I'm recording Satan. Satan. You know, that's
right?
it. It's just the end. It's the bottom line, bro. Like that's all. I don't know. People got the delusion in their brain that like, hey, somehow Wolfie's gonna turn the world around. Don't nobody give a fuck about me. They want me to get out of their fucking way so they can go home and have a shitty life with their husband or wife or whatever.
I don't know. I feel like if people believe that they're gonna make a change and they do it, I mean, at least they sleep good at night when they feel like they're making a change or they feel like they could be part of making a change. I guess.
I felt like I was making a change. I fell
I
into
don't
the.
believe I don't believe I'll see a big change by the time I die and leave this world.
I fell
But
into that little world. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a change. You know, like I quickly. You know what it was? Summer of 2019, I went to the federal building and I found out this Judge Juan Sanchez signed a directive that added an LCR from Philadelphia, which I read all the way through, which supported my argument. But then he added his own statements to it, saying that anybody that came in with recording devices were subject to confiscation and or review of all footage, and I don't know, right? And subject to be deleted if necessary. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mhm.
and it just stirred me the wrong way. And yeah, they owned us that day because the government owns us, and it made me learn that like, look, man, these motherfuckers will do whatever, and they can just own us, right? Like they're using this LCR dot 83 and 83.3, I believe it is, in Philadelphia, and then adding these statements to it, like everything subject to search and shit, all electronic devices and stuff going into, while in, and leaving all courthouses in the Eastern District of Pennsylvania. And I was like, dude, that's over, dude. I don't even know what to do anymore. After that point, I said, man, I'm not even going to Karen about anything. I'm going to make every video my video. When you piss me off, I'm not going to be like, oh, I need a complaint about you. You know, I'm going to be like, you motherfucker, yeah, you stand by that door, you little bitch. Yeah, you fucking sit there. You sit there by that door. You guard that door all day. That's right. Don't you leave. You know? Like, I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I don't know. I talk to them like kids. That's all.
Yeah. What do you
Well,
think, world?
that's how they act like kids. Like you say, cops are really really dumb. They have very low IQs, and they purposely hire cops that don't know anything. They don't want to hire people that have some type of intelligence. When they do hire a law enforcement that has intelligence, they put them in the CIA or the FBI or the NSA or things of that nature. But just regular local law enforcement, sheriff's departments, all of them are ignorant,
Yeah,
and
they're just
that's by
parasites.
design. Yeah, that's
They're,
by design too.
yeah, they're parasites. They're like mosquitoes. All they do is leech off of the citizens. They get paid by them. They take from them. Um, they don't know our rights. They don't know the laws that we know because they don't ticket the people for the laws that we know. Um, and it's all like by design, just like Will said, man. It's just real.
And they get mad, man, and they get jealous when you know more than them, and they think you're trying to be a smart ass. And in reality, you just standing up for what you believe in. Your rights. You don't want to be trampled on. You don't want to be somebody just walk up to you and just grab you and make you sit on the ground and all that kind of shit. You be with your wife. You be with your kids. And you all macho, you all manly when you're around your family, and then all of a sudden some other man just come out of nowhere and start treating you like you nothing.
Yeah,
Man,
throw you on
Yep.
the ground, tackle your ass and shit, make you all embarrassed in public and shit because they can. That's
I
yeah, dude.
I
They're
always
people
hate
of shit. They're
I
parasites.
I always hate what I see, and I always hate is people sitting like you said, people sitting on the curb. They're not in handcuffs or nothing, but they make them sit down on the curb, cross their legs, and all that. Man, that's so degrading. Like I don't want to sit on the fucking curb. I'm gonna stand up, do what you gotta do, say what you gotta say, give me whatever fucking ticket you gotta give me, get the fuck out of my face. You know what I mean? I got shit to do.
Right. Don't fucking sit there and tell me I gotta do some kind of ritual that you want me to do of your little cult ethics that you have. Oh, cross your legs and do this and sit Indian style and dashiki and fucking put your hands up and do a damn fucking um a pose for a damn fucking uh whatever the fuck you want to do to meditate or whatever. Like, don't tell me what the fuck I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll smoke a cigarette. I'll fucking sit here and I'll, drink a Pepsi. You do what you gotta do. Don't tell me to sit on the curb if I'm not.
Yeah, that
take your
irks me
hands,
the most. That irks
take your
me.
hands, take your hands out your pocket.
Yeah, yeah. Take your hands out your pocket. It's fucking up north. Up north by Wolfie and all that. It's freaking 20 degrees outside, and they take your fucking hands out your pocket. It's fucking cold,
It's
man.
cold, bro.
What the
Like,
fuck you mean?
take your hands off your vest.
Right.
You ever see how they sit like that with their hands on their
Mm-hmm.
vest?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Hmm.
they can't reach their pockets because they have the belt on, right? With all their
Right.
Yeah,
little weapons on it. So
they
that's why
got
they
the
put their
Batman
hands up there.
utility belt. Yeah.
That's exactly. It's like holding your backpack straps.
Yep.
Just to rest your arms because they got weak arms. Cops are fucking pussies. They got weak arms. You ever see when the cop puts their one foot on the curb and their other foot's on the street? Weak
Yeah.
leg, weak legs, right? Fucking I understand what's happening there with that. You know what I mean? They can't just walk out. They're just lazy with their weak arms, their weak legs and shit, doing stupid shit. I understand what human behavior is, and like if you're putting your fucking foot on the curb, it's because you just have weak legs. You're not used to standing for long amounts of time. You're trying to compensate for it by having one foot on the curb, one foot on the street. It makes you feel more comfortable because you have weak legs. Um, the same thing with the even on backpack strings. You know, you're lazy, you just want to rest your arms on the backpack strings
Mhm.
and shit. Um,
Well,
uh,
even with
okay,
the cop being lazy and resting his hand. Uh, a lot of people don't know that don't carry firearms, but I carry a firearm every day. But I rest my hand on my firearm all the time. But I got bad shoulders and my arms hurt. So I rest my hand just like a cop does. You know how the cops always stand there? He's got his hand on top of his firearm. Not like gripping the grip, but just got his hand sitting on top.
right. I see a
I
lot of
do that all the
arguments and
time.
shit talk about keep your hand off your firearm. Like, I understand what he's doing. He's just resting his hand there
Right.
because he got weak arms because he's a little bitch ass cop. But
I
like, I get it.
I did it.
And
I did it in front of a cop probably, I don't know,
But
about
the
six
cops
months
held to a
ago.
higher standard than you. Like if you have a weak ass arm, fucking that's good for you,
Right.
man. Shit, man. Fuck yeah. Some of
Got a
us
weak
aren't.
ass arm because I worked my ass off my whole life. That's
Right,
why.
right, right. But
no,
the cops should be fucking physically fit.
why are the majority of the cops unfit? I
Cause they're
mean, and
cause
some of them are actually obese.
Hmm.
All they need is presence with a
And now
firearm.
you have actual pigs in the police department. Now you got some cops that look like pigs, and then you got some cops that look like hogs. You ever seen those? You know the difference. Some of them just be all swole and they look like a fucking hog, and then you
Yeah,
got
yeah,
some
yeah.
that looks just.
There's three forms of pig. There's the hogs, there's the jocks, and then there's the pencil necks.
That's what I was gonna
Yeah,
say. There's Wolfie and his guys that couldn't make it in the NFL.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Big old buff motherfuckers are coming out at you. Oh, arms
steroids
ripping
and
their shirt
shit.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. The jocks are in the middle. And then there's
and
the big
you
fat obese motherfuckers, and then there's the fucking pencil necks. Like hey, I'm a big geek,
And
I'm
you
just
notice
here.
a lot of them have tattoos. I mean, not just one small tattoo. The whole arm be tattooed up, and then the chicks,
Mhm.
and they be all tattooed up too.
Yeah, the chicks are mostly I would hate to generalize, but I would say the chick cops. I think 50% of them are lesbians. I don't want to say any rude
Yeah,
I
terms.
think I think you're close.
all you have to do is
I
watch
think
the
you're close.
mannerism. Just watch how they move and how aggressive they are and how they stand. And
Mhm.
so yeah, you can see it. It's nothing feminine about them. Once they put that uniform on and they get brainwashed and yeah, that shit.
There's nothing human about a parasite, but like yeah, I mean the whole world of parasites. We talk about men parasites and women parasites and stuff. Like at the end of the day, they're all parasites. It's a nasty world to be in. I mean, you can't really break it down to a better word than that, though. Parasite. It is what they are. They're mosquitoes that just continually bite people and suck their blood from people. The people that pay them, to be more specific, which makes it even worse because we don't pay mosquitoes to bite us, but we pay cops to do it. Um, it's a sick and dark world. You travel down the avenue and you figure out, hey, how much of a parasite these people are. It's like you could be a good cop. Oh, that guy's a good cop. No, he's not because he's actually a parasite. Like
And they just suck on you all fucking day. If it's not you, it's the next person. They suck on you until they can get it, whatever they can get out of you, and suck you dry. And then
are
they let you go, and then they go get the next one, and
right.
then they go home and tell the family that they was out saving lives and being a hero.
Yeah, being a
Yeah.
hero. Like, is there anybody that they ever ticketed for freedom?
Mm-mm.
No, they don't ticket people for freedom. Oh, here's a ticket for freedom. You owe me $50 for being so damn free and knowing your rights. You know what I'm saying? No. They only punish people. That's all they're out there to do. And it's pretty fucking sad. And it's like,
And
when you
all they
watch a
do is
fucking mom,
rot.
right? A single
Go
mom
ahead.
comes home, right? Right. She makes like $120 for her day at work, right? She's doing okay. You know what I mean? Then somebody tickets her fucking $100 ticket, right? Her whole fucking day
He's a
of
hero
Thursday.
though.
What?
He's a hero though. Come on, Wolfie.
Her whole day
And
is gone, and she can't feed her damn kids. She gotta feed them fucking damn Pop Tarts for dinner.
Hold on. You didn't add to it. Gives her $100 ticket and takes her car,
Oh, and takes her car, and she
and
gotta
then
pay
she's
250 for the damn fucking car
yeah.
and all that shit, right? And he has no heart and soul about it. He's like, "That's the law. I'm here to do the law. I'm here
and
to be
then
the parasite." You
and
know?
then they just ride around all day looking for somebody to jack. You know what I mean? Instead of riding around trying to actually help and protect and serve people, you
Mhm.
never see them doing that. It's oft, one person they go find somebody, they violate them as much as they can, then they go find somebody else, and they just be on
Mhm.
the hunt all day, going from one person to the next all day long.
There's so many cold cases and stuff that they could be trying to dig into and try to find out more about. But no, all they want to do is do stupid little shit about your damn seatbelt, not using a turn signal, fucking bullshit that's not hurting anyone, right? Now, if it hurts someone, yeah, that's a different story. Then you should be there. It's life, liberty, and property, right? But, yeah, these cops, they don't give a fuck about real
What's
crime.
crazy is half the time when they fucking pull you over, they make more of a traffic hazard and more than you were making by going 10 miles over the speed limit.
Right, and also, let's not forget, hey, there's no way they can stop real crime of life, liberty, and property because by the time they fucking hear about it, it already happened. Right?
Right.
So, so by the time somebody hears that somebody's life was somebody got shot, they have to travel 5 or 10 minutes to the scene. Or somebody got raped. Oh, I've just been raped. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's able to call 911. Hey, I'm being raped currently right now. Oh, it doesn't feel good. I don't like it. Please hurry. You know what I'm
You
saying? It's
send
not
somebody,
happening.
send somebody right over, please.
Yeah. This is why we all need our guns, bro. Everybody needs our Second Amendment back, yo. And anybody who abuses it will lose their Second Amendment forever. And then they'll have to face the consequences when they go up against somebody else who abuses their Second Amendment. But that's scary enough, to not want to lose it, you know?
We're all
And
in
that's how the
Texas.
1800s worked. That's how the 1800s work, and our government knows that. Oh, if we just give everybody the Second Amendment back, people will be shooting each other left and right. Nope. Because once you abuse it, you lose it forever, and then you could fall victim to some idiot that abuses theirs.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the thing becomes scary and real. But
Well, what they don't realize is the real criminals don't follow the law. So they can take and make all kinds of gun laws they want, but the real criminals ain't going to follow them gun laws.
what I'm saying is, um, if I'm walking down the street, right, and
Mm-hmm.
I see a dude pointing at the back of a woman's head that's not even looking his way, and he just blows her brains out, I could have stopped that shit if they let me carry constitutionally, right?
Right.
And I could have just blew his fucking brains out before he blew hers out. Then I had to depend on cameras being around there. Hopefully, there's a fucking camera that shows I was right. Whatever. But that's the way the world should be. Like, there's the cops are gonna come after. They're gonna give you a chalk line. They're gonna okay, there's an investigation into a homicide. The way I think about it is everybody should have their 2A back. There should be no police except for detectives, life, liberty, and property detectives. Um, you know, um, somebody's found dead inside an apartment. It looks to be a murder. Nobody was around to witness it or stop it. So now we need a detective.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need cops otherwise than to be detectives. That's how I look at the shit. And
Right.
everybody should have their guns and be able to protect themselves. There's a case in my town where I live presently. Fucking dudes come from the ghetto, a couple cities over, and they come over. Two people come over to try to rob a prominent young drug dealer, little 23-year-old kid from around here, and what ended up happening? They pulled their gun on the kid. The kid shot both of them and killed them both. Right.
Damn.
And then the dude that was trying to rob him, the two dudes that was trying to rob him, one of them shot him. He got wounded, but he passed the gun off to somebody else who ran it back to somewhere else. That's how you do it. Um, that's how you have to get around the stupid bullshit from having 2A rights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So they knew that the other, you know what I'm saying? They knew that two dudes got shot, but they didn't have a weapon. So that guy got treated for his wounds. He never served any time. I was like, this is fucking the perfect story. You know what I mean? Like, this is like what life is supposed to be like. The dudes come over to rob you. They try to shoot you. They do. but they don't kill you, and you kill both of them in the process, so they don't kill you. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah,
you get away with it because you're right. You know what I mean? Like that's it.
yeah, you was in the right.
But he wouldn't have got away with it because it was an unregistered weapon. You know what I mean? Because he wasn't allowed to have the weapon. But he passed it off. They know he had that weapon, but they're like, the cops were probably butthurt that they couldn't get it. They were probably
Yeah,
like,
but
"Fuck."
without the weapon, they don't have nothing. Without the
Yeah,
weapon in any
exactly.
video, they don't have nothing. They just got two guys shot and killed and him wounded.
They were trying to set him up. They were coming from some shady city, Camden. They were coming from Camden, New Jersey, and shit. It was some shady shit. Yeah, like trying to rob the kid. The kid fucking saved his own life out of self defense. Luckily, he had a weapon himself. You know, and then
Yeah,
yeah, they didn't plan on it. They thought they were all hard. Like, yeah, we're gonna come in with the weapons, and they didn't realize that my little town runs hard too. And I was like, that's like a Cinderella story. And I loved it.
Well,
I
there was a
loved it.
story. There was a story about a year and a half, 2 years ago in Dayton, Ohio, where Dollar General worker was a concealed carry person, and someone came into the Dollar General and tried to rob her at gunpoint. She pulled the gun out, shot and killed the guy right in the store. They were
Ooh.
interviewing. They were interviewing this guy that got shot and killed's sister out in front of the store, and she said she didn't have to kill him. She could have just gave him the money and let him leave.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
And I thought to myself, I said, he put a gun in her face. She don't know if he's going to take the money and then pull the trigger. She did what she had to do.
Yeah, it's America. It's America.
Right.
That's what it's supposed to be. It's you put a gun in my face, I'm shooting you right away. You know?
Uh-huh.
Like you put a gun in my face, you're the bad guy. I have to defend myself now. It's just the same way any self defense case.
Yeah.
And um
They don't show all them. The thing is there's so many of those every day in this country, but they don't shed the light on that. But they hurry up to shed the light on someone getting
sensitizing
shot.
us. They sensitize us over
Yeah.
and over again to make us so sensitive that we don't. Oh no, what's that? It's violence. You don't shoot people. Also, oh no, there could have been a better way. That's a life. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. This is real shit. We live in a real world where fucking shit happens. And everybody needs to know that, take it seriously, and not live in some fucking fairy tale land where everybody
Uh,
forgets what reality is.
Living in
Bullshit.
a bubble.
Everybody is living in a little sensitive bubble. And it's disgusting, but yeah. I mean, I can't control it. You can't. Nobody's gonna control it except for the world specialists.
And people don't know how to react when you pop their bubble. It's like if you're dealing with a cop, just say you're dealing with a cop, and then he starts giving you unlawful directives, telling you to do things, and then you refuse. But when you refuse, you do it in such a way that you apply your rights, and you let him know that you're applying your rights, and then it breaks his programming. You just popped his bubble. So now
Yeah,
he
I
has
left
to.
a car that I was sitting stationary in front of my house. Then they pulled up and they put their fucking lights on. They treated it like it was a traffic stop. I was like, I know this isn't a traffic stop. I don't have my camera on me. I have to go grab it. So I just bounced out the fucking car, and he was like, "Get back in the car" on the radio, and I was like, "Oh fuck, yeah!" I didn't know if I was gonna get shot or what. Yeah, I kept running. I was like, "Fuck you! I'm getting my camera." And then I like ran in, grabbed my camera, and came as fast as I could back out in case they tried to run to my house and shoot me in there. Like I was like, I done
Mm.
fucked up, right? And then I got back out. They didn't chase me up my fucking driveway, thank God. But like that shit's on video. After that, they're like, "You don't get out of the car like he did," and all this shit. Like that shit was pretty fucking wild. I wanted to get the fucking body cam, I'll admit, I just didn't get it. I was like, fuck it. I already showed everybody the whole real juice of the video. Why just get the little short body cam clip in the front? I should have got it just to see myself running from him when he goes, "Get back in the car." And I'm like, "Fuck you."
The bad part about it is what really tripped him out was when you came back.
Yeah, when I came back to the driveway, you ever see that video?
I don't know. I'd have to look at it and see. I've seen a lot of your
It's a
videos.
dude. He goes through my driveway, starts banging on my door. Who lives here? Who lives here? Who lives here? I live here, motherfucker. I told you that. There's nobody here, bro. He's banging on my door and said, "Get the fuck off my property." He's reading my license plate off. Other dude fuckers like, "That's fucking Wolf," and shit. And then I'm like, "You guys know who the fuck I am? I'm the camera guy." Right?
Had to
But
go get my camera. You caught me unprepared.
the coolest part about that night is that I think I got everybody off that night on some shit. I think everybody was guilty of some shit. Like one person was probably had a warrant, the other person had something wrong with their paperwork on their car, the other person had something wrong,
So
and
I
they
got a
all were like,
question.
"Thank you, dude."
So my question to you and world citizen is: do you believe when these guys are out cop watching? Do you believe that sometimes they like the police like let people go just because there's a cop watcher out there?
I
Yeah,
do sometimes. I
I
do.
absolutely believe it.
Because I've noticed that there's a lot of people getting let go when these cop watchers are out there. And I'm like, man, I usually see people getting ticketed or cars getting rifled through and all that stuff.
I was with Jay Surreal Camera and San Joaquin and Nate Skates, and I think that's who we were all with, and Kelly Tito. We stopped. We were driving in the street. We saw this cop make a right hand turn on the fucking road and go by us and shit. We were like, "Oh, I wonder where he's going. We should turn around and follow him." We made a joke, but we didn't. We were just trying to go somewhere else in the town of Bakersfield. Um, and then we heard over the scanner, silver BMW, and that's what was in front of that cop when he turned that right. So we were like, "Oh, it has to be that cop. So he has to be down here somewhere." So we turned around and we ran. We found it. We pulled right up on it and fucking it was the quickest search ever. He tried to start searching it, and I swear to God, it was the cameras. Like, saved the whole shit. Saved the whole shit. They just bounced. Like, I never saw a quick stop like that. And he was on his way to work. The guy was like, he seemed pretty straight. Yeah, he was fine. You know what I mean? He was like, I was trying to go to work, and here's my friend, and I'll never forget. Yeah, absolutely. And I've been on scenes. I've seen the quickest stops, the quickest traffic stops ever.
Yeah,
Is a few.
I've been noticing I've been noticing that a lot watching all these cop watching videos out there. Seems like a lot of people they're like you said hustling. Them cops start hustling up, like they'll get in
Yeah.
their little piggy huddle and you know, and then you'll see them look over at the cameraman and then you'll see the cop go up to the car and the people drive off.
Yeah,
Man, listen, I
yeah,
have a
go ahead.
video. I got a video that I did, and I pulled up. The cops was out there harassing somebody, and I asked the guy that was just sitting out there. I said, "What's going on?" He said he didn't know. So I just started filming them. As soon as I started filming them, they realized they was being filmed. They went and said something to the guy. One of the cops went and got in his car, and the other cop went and got in his car, and the guy got in his car and drove off. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I thought I was late to the party, but as soon as you show up with that camera, they be like, oh shit, next, off to the next one.
Hmm. Yeah, I showed up on the scene with Press On up here in New Jersey. One time I got it on the channel and shit. Yeah, like we were fresh on it. Like we were just sitting at the convenience store. We saw this one cop posted up at one spot for his side of the border of the two towns, And then we saw another cop for his side of the border. 2 towns posted up at another spot. And we were just like, let's see who picks off who. We're just going to sit here, smoke cigarettes, just get some coffees from this convenience store, sit out here and wait. And it didn't take long. It's like, it was real quick. And, bang, the dude right in front of us pulled some dude over. And we were just like right across the street. It was fucking perfect. And we went over there. It was like one of the quickest traffic stops I ever saw. They pulled off. They pulled over some black couple. They were driving probably back from getting groceries or some shit, right? Who knows? And then I don't know what the stop was about. They didn't want to talk about it. It's fine. But it only took about, I would say, 5 minutes tops. And I was like, that's quick as shit, right? And during that time, it did this whole there's fucking Nintendo going on and shit. And during that time, it was like, and during that time, there was like a bunch of radio chatter talking about, oh look, we got a bunch of camera guys here trying to instigate officers into getting into a reaction with them, and that set like press on off and shit. He was like, really, you use your radio for that fucking nonsense, you motherfuckers. And he was got all mad and shit. I was loving it. We investigated it. They acted like a bunch of dicks. The guy from the next town over was like, are you the guys that did the video from 2 years earlier? It was me. It was me and somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I took a lot of in the moment. I took a lot of like, I don't know what the word I want to use is, like, I was happy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, bitch, that's me. But I didn't tell him. Like, that was me, bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I seen y'all shit before. And Press On was like, what? Nah, well, look, I'll tell you what I've done. I've done a lot of shit, but I've never, ever answered questions to an officer or some shit like that. But it was funny. I took pride in him recognizing that I did his department. And you know what? I think it's because I don't think he likes whoever the corporal was in that video 2 years ago. He's probably like the sergeant now. He's probably a dickhead too, because he was a dickhead on camera. And I'm sure with the workplace environment, he probably talks shit to people and stirs them the wrong way. There's workplace
Yeah.
environments everywhere, and I felt this too. Like, there's certain officers in different departments. I think like there's certain people that like me. They're like, oh, Wolfie, yeah. And then it's usually those guys are from departments where I fucking killed their fucking sergeants and shit, right? Like, I murdered them. On video, and I had good videos where I'd slay them and just destroy their logic and shit and own them, right? And then, like, they just like me because I did that to them.
Yep. That
Like, and I feel like they're like, I respect you because I hate that fucking guy, actually. Every time I come into work, he makes me feel like a piece of shit. It makes my whole day miserable. I'm so glad that you fucking owned him, Wolfie. You know what I mean? Like, and
the bad part about it though is that same cop that you're talking about though, when the other cops are on the scene violating someone's rights, he's just gonna stand there with his mouth closed and ain't gonna do a fucking thing.
Absolutely, because he
So
wants
is he?
attention
So
at the end of his career.
So the question is he really a good cop? I don't know.
Oh no, I didn't say he was a good cop.
Oh,
I just say they like me because I fuck with the fucking sergeants that they can't stand that make their day miserable.
you say the shit that they want to say, but they can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't saying they're good cops. No, there's no good cop. They're all parasites. Every single one. To be a cop is to be a parasite. That's it. That's square one.
But I think you did answer part of your question or part of your answer earlier or question earlier. But so we were talking about that, and you said you do believe that the police do go faster and let a lot of people off when them cop watchers around. So it does make a little bit of a difference. Maybe it's not making the difference all the way up the chain, but it's making a difference on each one of those citizens that are getting pulled over by the parasite.
No, I see a lot of tickets still be handed out, but I see a lot of cops not extending the search or extending the stop to a
Right.
search.
And that's what I mean. So so a cop watcher could be doing a little bit of a good, you know what I mean? Like
Oh
making a
yeah,
little
yeah, cop
difference.
watcher, yeah.
You know, most auditors are cop watchers too, most of them do both, except for a few choice ones that don't do nothing but
Well, I just look
post
at it as
offices.
I'm a cop baiter, you know.
Master cop baiter.
Yeah, you can call it auditing, you can call it cop watching. I'll even put audit in the damn title, you know. I'll be like First Amendment audit, but really all I'm doing is cop baiting and shit, you know. But like, and then the cops like, you're trying to bait me and shit. Like, you got me, you little bitch, you know, whatever. But
It's
yeah.
funny that they always think you're trying to bait them when most people are just asking them a simple question, a yes
No,
or no
I'm trying
question.
to bait them. I'm trying to bait them. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. I'm not trying. I don't give a fuck about asking them questions. I want to bait them. I want them to say stupid shit to me, um, so that I can catch it on camera. You know, um, that's all I'm doing. That's all I can do. You know what I mean? That's all we can do. We can't spank them on the steps of City Hall in front of everybody. We can't Singapore cane them 10 times. Like they did to the kid that graffitied some shit in Bosnia or whatever the fuck it was. Can we?
No, we
So
really
all we
can't
can
do
do is
much.
just sit there and bait their fucking bitch ass into telling us some dumb shit, right? Like tell me
No,
some dumb shit so I can show my viewers.
half
That's all I'm there to do. I'm serious. Like,
half the time you don't even have to bait them. I mean, they just tell you dumb shit anyway.
yeah, every time a cop opens, I always tell people this. Every time a cop opens their mouth, they say stupid shit. So the smart ones know not to do it, right? Like Philadelphia knows better by now. When they see me, they're just like fucking. They're looking at like birds and planes that don't exist in the air and shit. They're doing fake yawns and shit, like all the things people do when they act like they don't understand that you're around. Um, and yeah, yeah, yeah. So all that shit, right? But like they're boring. They're boring now. They fucking hate my God. Say fucking run away from me. I can't even ask them a question. Hey, please answer me a question. They just don't even roll their window down. They just drive away. I'm like, holy shit! What if I had just got raped? Like what the fuck? Like you know what I mean? Like what the fuck? You know what I mean? It makes me sad. But I got through all that. I'm like, yeah, they're just assholes. You know? That was a long time ago. Like I was like, I actually went through some shit. Like a lot of times coming back from Philadelphia, being like, wow, like it was like, oh, that's some good content. And then like when you think about the whole day, you're like, they're all assholes. What the fuck happened today? And then it gets you sad and shit. But I got through all that. You know, these are things that you go through when you record cops. Now I'm at the point where I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm not gonna play your fucking stupid games. I came here for what I came here for. Please give it to me. If not, fuck you. You know, you're a piece of shit. What the fuck's wrong with you? What gives you the fucking? What makes you feel like you're any better than me? You're gonna sit there. You're gonna rape me. I'll say stupid shit after at that point. You know what I'm saying? I'll just say stupid dumb shit to them. You raped me. You raped me dry. My butthole's bleeding. You know? I'll say whatever at that point. But I haven't gotten there yet. When we get there, when they deny me a complaint form and shit, we'll get there. But it's Wolfie 4.0 from here on out. I really don't care anymore about their shit, yo. I'm this somber. I want complaint form. I want no bullshit about it. Give me a little bit of bullshit. I'll give you a little bit of leeway. But after that, it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to fucking start talking lunatic style and say
Uh,
dumb shit.
I've noticed a change in some of your latest short videos where you not like cop watching or auditing, just your talking videos.
Oh yep. Or when I break down videos, yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly what the brains
Or when you're sitting around drinking at night.
are. When I'm drinking,
I
yeah,
I watched that video. Well, I was watching it and watching a couple other streams, but
they're so embarrassing, man. Shit.
uh, I would hope you feel embarrassed right about now.
Yeah, I'll be embarrassed and shit. Hey man, I'm out there drinking, pressing the damn live button and shit like an idiot.
Setting it on a bar.
I'm drinking right now, fuck. But
Well, I mean, yeah,
it's
but
always the truth. It's always the truth, though. I know exactly what the whole game is, and you see, commenters are trying to influence the influencers. I guess you would say. You know,
mhm.
it's just a weird ass spectrum. The internet's weird. It's a weird place.
Yeah, the new thing is live. People going live and streaming, live streaming all the time. That's the new thing.
Well, yeah, live streaming. Yeah, I mean, live
Yeah,
streaming
yeah.
is cool and shit. Yeah, you need bandwidth, and that's a problem for a lot of people. People should be chopping, and it depends on what kind of service. And
Yeah.
live stream videos suck dick, though. They suck, bro. They don't do well. They don't do well in views, and the quality's not that good. And I mean, it's cool to interact with people. Like if you're in a Wi-Fi area and you're not just walking around the streets and shit, that's fine.
Mhm.
But if you're stationary
There's
in a Wi-Fi place, that's fine. You're talking to
there's
somebody
a
who wants to
few
talk.
there's a few out there that do a lot of live streams that definitely get a lot of people viewing them.
Okay. Who's that?
Well, like SGV, that dude goes live within minutes. He's got 400 people and watching. I can't hear you. You're roboting back there, Wolfie. We lost you. We lost your mic, Wolfie. You still in here, world?
I'm here, bro.
Okay. I don't know.
It
I was.
switched me from Wi-Fi to service signal. So
I don't. I was just seeing if World Citizen was still here.
I think what is he doing? Did he mute him and he went to damn play pity pat or
He work.
fat
He
pat?
man. He works hard, man. He works hard. He runs a construction business, so sometimes he'll be on a live stream like this, a panel, and you won't hear from him for a little bit, and he'll be nodding off.
Yeah, he's passed out. Poor guy.
Yeah, yeah. He works hard, man. He does a lot down here in Texas, man. There's all kinds of work, man. So that kind of work right there, you're busy all the time.
Yeah, I decided that I'm not going to be a slave anymore in my life.
Well, that's what I decided about 8 years ago. That's why I'm here in Texas, and that's why I'm not a tow truck driver no more. So
There's more to my life than just my videos and shit. Like my videos ain't do shit, man. I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a
right.
lot of things that built me up, but they helped. You know,
Oh
it's
yeah.
not.
Well, we all got lives outside this realm, this internet realm that we're on.
Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to go hard, I would make a video a day. every day for other people, help everybody else out too. I'll go the lackluster route and shit, and I would be good at it. I know I would. I know how to narrate my intros. I know how to narrate in between shit if I have to. But like right now, I'm still busy with shit, you know. And when I get to that point, I will, and I'll sit there and I'll blow this fucking world away with the things from my perspective that I have to show. Like I have the idea for it. I have the artistic eye for edits, finding the best parts of people's shit and putting that shit together. I'm not gonna
That's what
toot my own horn, but I feel like I do that shit, right? I make people look like fucking
right.
heroes and shit.
That's what
And
I'm working on right now. Is I'm working on editing a couple auditing videos, editing them down, knocking them down a little bit to make them to a smaller video for me to put on my channel. And I'm having fun with it. I'll edit it and then I'll play it back, and then I won't like something about it and I'll scrap the whole fucking thing and I'll restart.
yeah, and do like little intros, yo. Put it down on a notepad or something, whether it be on a computer, tablet, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and just record that shit and just edit it up. Learn how to edit. Editing is so fun, man. It's the funnest shit. Like I'm like, oh, I can't. I'm dreading going into this edit. It's gonna take me hours. But then when I start it, I'm like, I'm in there. I'm like, I can't wait to finish this edit, baby. It's gonna be so fun.
Yeah,
And
I've been working on this edit that I've been doing. I've been working on it for about a week now. But I work a lot too. I'm an electrician, so I'm always working too. But I've been working on it for about a week, and man, like I said, every time I get a finished product, then I go back and I play it back, and I'm just like, I
reviewing it,
scrap
yeah,
it. Yeah, I scrap it because one, I'm like, I don't like it, and the two auditors that let me the videos, I don't want to put out some shit ass audit or some shit ass edit with their
yeah.
video. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, well, I'm gonna have to redo that. And then I did the whole the whole intro and all that. And then I replayed my voice and I was like, I don't like the way my fucking voice sounds.
Nah, man, just fucking put it, put it down on a notepad and shit. Read it as naturally as you can. Learn it. Like, hey, this is exactly what I mean. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna say it and then say it and just go right through it.
Well, the first time I did it, I did that. Put it all down on a notepad and I read it off and it sounded so robotic, like I was
Because you
reading
were
it.
reading it. Because
Right.
we had to learn how to read it being natural though.
Yeah. So then after a couple of times, I just sat back and I just remembered everything that I wrote down, but I just did it like I'm talking to you right now.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah, and
I got
you
the
can still read
intro.
it naturally too, as long as you remember exactly, so you're not forgetting exactly where you're going at. But it becomes easy as hell. I mean, I don't know. It's just like anything else: riding a bike, learning guitar.
Yeah. These few people that that are helping me out, that are already seasoned auditors and all that, they're giving me tips and they're pressing me to go out and film the police and all that. So, I'm working my way that way. But like I said, I work a lot. So,
I'm working my way to podcast with uh one of my best friends, which is gonna be the actual host of the damn thing because he's so good at talking.
mhm.
I'll be the co-host, and we can bounce off each other. It's gonna be pretty fucking cool. I'm gonna start putting clips of it on my channel and letting people know that it's gonna be on these other channels soon, and you're not gonna see it no more there. But it's gonna be like TMZ, but it's gonna be the opposite.
Okay.
It's gonna be like the fucking broken down motherfuckers version of it, you know?
Got it.
It's like our the conversations we have are fucking crazy. Number one, but it's like Britney Spears with her conservatorship, right? This is just a conversation I had with my friend, like when that shit was going on. I was like, look, motherfucker, look, if this bitch, if this dude was able to get his grown ass fucking daughter's fucking conservatorship, right? She has to be fucking crazy, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like, she's not this is a victim or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, for it to go that far when she's a celebrity doing oops, I did it again and all that shit, and then you guys did this little deal, she had to be out of her fucking mind, fucking nuts. It had to be proven,
Well, she
you
was.
know?
Didn't you see it back then? She was fucking when he got that conservatorship. Bitch shaved all her fucking hair off,
Talk
man.
about justice for Britney and shit. Like, what the fuck, yo? This bitch was fucking out of her brain, and it was proven in a court of law and shit. You know what I mean? You know how hard that is. You know how good her lawyer was at that point, and she still got her shit taken from her. Like, dude, come on. Like, these people are out of their minds. People
She got
live
it
in
back
a
now,
different
though,
world.
right? She got it back now. She
She
got
got
her.
it back. Yeah, yeah, she got her shit back.
I mean, she got a couple kids, and you know,
Yeah, she's gonna be doing drugs and shit, yo. Like, she was pimped out by her parents, you know? Let's not forget that. This is
yeah.
why she's crazy, you know? Her parents pimped her out, you know,
Mhm.
for money.
Star
Um,
Search. I seen her back when I was a kid. Back when I was older than her, but I seen her when I was probably a teenager. She was on that fucking show Star Search.
her parents belong behind bars, if you ask
Right.
me.
Yeah, she was in all kinds of uh, beauty pageants and whatnots and all that. They were pushing
Yeah,
her
that's
over that.
creepy. Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit's creepy to me. To me, that's creepy as hell, yo. Little beauty pageants for little girls and shit. Creepy. You know,
Yeah,
John Benet
I'm not a
Ramsey, creepy.
I'm not a little girl beauty pageant watcher, trust me.
Yeah, yeah. Who, yo? I feel bad for those who are. All everybody that does get into this shit needs to be looked at.
Right. As,
You know,
start
like
taking everybody's name as they come in as a guest and just start running their fucking
no,
background.
no, no, no. Instead, they're gonna take the names of people who watch Cops. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
That's all they care about. They're like, oh no, no, no. They're just beauty pageant people. We gotta watch the people that record us.
Mhm.
But yeah, it is what it is. You know. Hey, you
I'm
know.
sure I'm sure Jeffrey Epstein and them went to a couple beauty pageants in their time.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely sure. I'm definitely sure they fucking made some deals. Um, I don't even know how deep that. I don't even know how deep that shit goes, man. That Epstein shit is deep, bro. That's dark. I don't even know how deep and dark that shit goes, but taking young 14-year-old girls and stuff, and I
All
don't
I
know.
know is just all I know is you just as you're on here, do not say the C word that used to be the president because you might come up missing, Wolfie.
Oh yeah, I want to get
You don't
I don't want to get a dash concited.
yeah, you don't want to be on their radar, man, because
I don't want to be arc concited. Oh no, I said it.
oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
No, no, no. Cool. Argus. No, no, you're not gonna get arc-concited unless you're actually in there and know intelligence.
Right.
But who knows if that's real? I don't know what's real though. I don't know what's real.
Do any of us know what's real?
No, nobody
What's
knows what's real. Have you been to space?
no.
All right, me neither. So we don't know if that's real. So we can start there, and then we can go below, and
Are
we
we
can
in the
tell.
Matrix? I think we're in a Matrix.
Are aliens real? No, I don't think so. I never seen one coming out of the Walmart. Somebody would have took a picture of one on their smartphone. Um, Bigfoot has a picture, but aliens don't. And Bigfoot's not real. So we have that, and then what's Washington? Oh shit, Detroit's coming back. So then we have that, and then we have what else is not real? Um, the pyramids. Who built the pyramids? How were they built? They were built by cranes. The same cranes you see in New York City today. You know, tell me it's not real, and then it won't be real. You know what I mean? Prove it to me that it's not real. You know? Don't
Yep.
blame it on aliens or fiber optics on aliens and shit, yo. I want to know what's really real. I want to know if we already had this shit. The 400 million year old hammer. Have you ever looked at that?
Uh-uh.
Are you able to bring that up on the stream, or
Fuck,
is
I
it?
don't.
Oh,
Uh,
it's only
man, I don't know
well,
none of this. I'm a computer dummy.
okay. Yeah, the 400 million year old hammer blew my fucking mind forever. Um, that was the
That is
end of the
crazy.
internet. That was the end of the internet for me. That was recently too. Somebody told me about the 400 million year old hammer. I was like, holy shit, this shit's beveled, machined. It turns out when you look at the video about it on YouTube, it's the backstory is like the backstory tells you it's they know it's 400 million years old because it's in limestone that built around it,
Mhm.
and they measured the limestone, and that's 400 million years old, right? So this hammer is a hammerhead with a half of a handle that's made out of wood. The other half broke off somewhere. It's not with it. Um, the hammerhead is 97% galvanized steel, which requires chlorine, which I believe was either made in 1770 or invented in 1770 or 1870. I'm not sure, but that's not 400 million years ago. You know, it's not even close. Neither. So, how would we have a fully galvanized hammerhead without modern technology made in 400 million years ago? Are we being lied to? Have we redeveloped technology over and over again for economic purposes? I don't know. You know what I mean?
I
So
believe
that
so.
shit blew my brain, bro. Like I don't know how many times we wiped away humanity. I would say four or five. Um, just a guess. You know, 400 million years ago, there was a hammer that is 97% galvanized steel head. So I just don't know. I don't know anything anymore. You know what I'm saying? We had technology a long ass time ago. Also, there's a story about a 400-year-old spark plug or something.
Really?
Which, yeah. So like, I started deep diving into that type of shit, and it's really weird. Um, you get little bits here and there, but you're not allowed to know anything really about where it came from, how. Nobody discusses it any further. They just say, "Oh, this is just some weird shit." Okay,
Think we
okay,
just
Yeah,
keep resetting ourselves? Is that what you think? And then
they
we
had they
then
had
tech.
batteries. They was using batteries in Egypt. They had solar panels.
I'm sure. Who knows? We don't know. I don't. I know nothing right anymore. The 400 million year old hammer. Search it on a different little tab on your computer while you're talking, and just see that it's true on YouTube, and then watch it later. But it's fascinating as fuck. Like I don't get it. I don't get how I don't get anything anymore. I don't know. Are they gonna keep reinventing the wheel? Is that what we do? We start with the wheel again, and we invent some cars, then we invent the radio, then we invent the record player, then we invent the cassette tape, then we invent the VHS tape, then we invent the CD, then we invent the MP3. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on? I don't know. I don't know if we've done it before. I'm sure we didn't get as far as like the CD or whatever.
There's a
I'm sure that's a new
there's
one. I'm
actually
sure we develop
there's,
each time.
there's actually a shit ton of videos out about that 400 million-year-old hammer.
Yeah, and it's real, and it's in a museum.
Yeah, I just looked it up, and there's like
I think it's like the
10.
first or second video has a guy that explains everything to you and how it's all fucking bizarre.
Yeah, there's all kinds of there's like at least I'm seeing at least 25 or more about it.
Yeah, it's real.
Some
Dude,
people some
400
people
million
are
years
calling
old. And look at
some
the
people are
hammerhead.
calling
You
it
see it?
Thor's
You see the
hammer.
picture of it? You see it?
Yeah, some people are
Just look
calling
at
it
it. Look
Thor's
at it.
hammer.
That shit looks like you could buy that shit from Lowe's right now, right?
Right. You know what it
I'm
looks like?
telling you, dude. This
You know
shit's
what it
not
looks
like a
like?
caveman hammer.
It looks like the head of a hammer that the railroad used to use to dry spikes,
Yes, yeah, to
manually
drive the
dry
spikes
spikes.
in.
Yep,
Yes, exactly, dude. It's
that's
one of those
exactly what
kind
it
of,
looks like.
and it's a legit hammerhead. This is not a 400 million old. This is no arrowhead or something. You know what I'm saying? This is a fucking real hammerhead. Like this is
That's crazy.
fucking. Yeah, it is
I'm gonna
crazy,
have to
dude.
go back and watch that fucking video. Actually, now you got me wondering, there, Wolfie. Thanks,
Yeah,
buddy.
dude, this shit'll blow your brain. You'll be like, "What the fuck is happening in the world that we're not allowed to know?" Oh, how did the fucking pyramids get built? Why do you keep asking that shit over time and time again? I see the 400 million year old hammer now. I'm fucking convinced that they had cranes just like New York City has, and we're just not allowed to know it. They
Right.
could galvanize steel then. That's way that the Egyptians was way less than 400 million years ago. Um, like the hammerhead is the shit, dude. I can't believe we were allowed to know about that. It's unreal. It's all about because of limestone, and somebody came out and said, "Hey, look at this shit."
Right.
It's funny as hell, dude. Like, but we're not allowed to know anything more about it. Like, nobody asks questions. They're just like, "Oh, it's an old hammerhead."
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot more that goes into making steel and all that than just
You
you
see
know
how all four
you don't
corners
just
are beveled?
yeah
And
you
then yeah, it's fucking sick, dude. It's dude, fucking hammerhead, man. It's
that
fucking.
is
I'll
crazy,
never
bro.
forget it. In my brain, it's envisioned in my brain forever. I think that there's a bigger picture here that we're all being lied to. Humanity erases. They erase humanity every so often just to regenerate technology to keep economy going. When you run out of it and you don't know what to do next, there's nothing else to invent. You have to start over.
Uh, Road Dog said, "Are you talking?" He says, "Are you talking about the London hammer found in Texas in 1936?" I don't
Yes,
know. You watched the video. I didn't.
London, Texas. Yeah, yeah. Believe that's exactly where it was
Oh
found
yeah,
in London, Texas.
yeah. The second video says 400 million-year-old hammer discovered in Texas, the London.
hmm
Huh.
I believe it was called London, Texas, or something. I forget where it was found.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
that fucking hammer. Look up the one of the first two videos is some dude that just goes through it and says, "Look," and just describes to you how this isn't possible without modern technology, right? And he describes each and every moment of it because they fucking tested the steel and it was 97% galvanized. And now, in order to galvanize steel, you would need modern technology, right? So if they had this modern technology before and then we pretended that we invented it later again, that would raise a question in everybody's head, right?
Right.
So like that's the big thing. This fucking hammer. I'm telling you, dude. I can't even believe we're allowed to know about this. I can't believe like it wasn't just ousted and just not allowed to be shown. Like that raises suspicions to me too. Like, why is it allowed to be shown? You know,
Yeah.
because
Road
I
Dog.
know the world runs shit.
Road Dog said it's in the Carl Bounds Creations Evidence Museum in Glen Rose, Texas. That's where that hammer's at right now.
400 million years old.
That is fucking insane.
When is that? How many BC is that? When the damn is it before BC? What is
Well,
before BC? Goddamn.
BC was 2021 years ago. So, and then it became BC. So that was way before
That's
AD.
400 million years ago. That's crazy, dude. It's 400 million years.
That's insane.
400 million years, dude. We're talking about like generations are like ants when you're talking about 400 million years. And yeah, it's just sick, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a mind stretcher. And
I'll be watching that video tomorrow, and I'll be emailing you, Wolfie. You got an email on your channel?
yeah, it's in every description I got.
Okay. I'm gonna watch that video and I'm gonna email you and probably talk some shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off of here too. I'm gonna find the one. Who is this I'm talking to here? It doesn't say on the bottom.
Toe for life.
Oh, Toe for Life. Yeah, Toe for Life. Send me an email, and and if it's not the video that I'm talking about, I'll send you it. I'll send you the right one.
Okay.
All
That
right,
works
brother.
for me.
I'm gonna get off of here.
All right, man. It was nice talking to you, Wolfie, man. Thanks.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, Wolfie.
All right, man.
Appreciate you.
See you,
Appreciate you
world.
coming by, man.
Stay
Hell yeah.
safe. Stay safe up there in New Jersey.
Yeah, as safe as I can be. I'll talk to you.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
And then there was only two. I'm about there too, though, world, man. I gotta go, man. I gotta get to bed, man. I gotta work. Your last panel had me getting up late as hell for my job.
All right, man.
But,
I'm gonna call it a night.
Yeah. But man, it was great, man. I love coming on here, man. Even if I just mute my mic and sit back and listen to these guys. That's all I did when Ms. B and Wolfie was talking. I just muted my mic and was listening because I didn't have nothing to add to that conversation.
Yeah, me neither. They had a lot to say, so I just sat back and listened.
Right.
That's how you learn. That's how you learn.
Exactly. But yeah, hopefully some people learn some stuff. I see Ms. B still in the chat. Ms. B, it was nice talking to you again. But I am going to get up out of here, man. And Road Dog, he did text me. I didn't have a chance to get in there, but he did text me and tell me that he was busy. He was talking to a buddy of his, so that's why he couldn't get on panel with us.
That's cool. It's all good.
But I guess until next time, man, and you know how to get a hold of me.
All right, let me go ahead and get your. I was trying to get your. I didn't have your email because I wanted.
You
to get
subscribed to my channel, didn't you?
Yeah. So is your email on your channel?
Yeah, it should be. But here, you know where the private chat's at, right? Because there's a private chat that me and you can talk in chat right here, and no one else can see. Have you seen that part of it?
Yeah, go ahead and let me see where it's at. All right, yeah, go ahead and type in your number so that way I can just text you and shit when I get ready to go live. If I get one of my buddies to come on, NC Tyrant Hunter was gonna come on earlier, but I fucked around and waited too late, and he got tired. He went to bed, so he said he'll catch me on the next go around. So he was supposed to be here tonight. We'll catch him in the next day or so.
All right, that'll work. Here, I sent you my email and my phone number.
All right.
So yeah, just get a hold of me. And do you? Well, here I ask you over in chat because if someone people rewatch this, I don't. I'm gonna ask you another question in private chat.
All right. Why I keep kicking you off, B?
You see what I put over there?
Yeah, I got it, but I don't. I joined it because BuzzFeed was up. Shit. BuzzFeed was on it, so I need to go like actually set it up. But
Set,
yeah, I got it. When I set it up, I'll send you all the information.
yeah, send me the information because me and Road Dog talk on that all the time because it's a lot easier when we're doing stuff and we talk and then we surf to, different channels and whatever and just talking. So, and it's like a panel, but only us can
Yeah,
see it. So
yeah, that'll work.
you can jump in that, with me and him,
All right.
whatever. So, all right, man. I'm gonna get out of here, man. But thanks for letting me up, and it was a good night. Again, thank you, Miss B, and all the people in the chat that are still here watching. And I'll see you later, world. Talk to you.
All right, I appreciate it, man. Take it easy. And everybody in the chat, peace out. We out of this biatch.